Space dragons, and teaming up with Githyanki. You were told to report to the commander of this garrison at the front line of the war between the Illithid and the Mind Flayers. So you've met with Yavaklar, and you're getting the feeling that you're not just here to report to the Githyanki and to just stop by. You're actually being conscripted by them. They are in need of reinforcements, and you've learned that the war has not been going well. Yavaklar has lost more soldiers than she dare tell Alkaya or Erlon. And the younger, next in charge, Lashir, she seemed to have kind of let you guys in on this information that they haven't been doing too well in this war. So you've all taken a long rest, and you've woken up the next morning. You've been told to report to Yavaklar, where she's told you that your first mission is to kill a Neothelid.
Hey Seb, you told me to wait till the game started, so can I roll that knowledge check for how much I would know about them, as they are
You can, when you hear that name, Neothelid, you can make a Arcana check, and if you have a feature that I think favored enemy, I don't know if it lets you recall lore,
but my favorite enemy is the aberration, so
does that give you advantage to recall lore on them, or is it just for tracking?
Let me.
Survival checks to track them. Intelligence checks to recall information. That makes sense. So yeah.
History check. Do I...
Or Arcana check.
History check? History or Arcana?
Yeah. You may get slightly different outcomes depending on the way you try to recall that information.
Okay. Well, they're the same roll for me, so I will go... History.
Alright, 15. You've definitely heard of these things. They are kind of like a purple worm, covered in slime, and they're a result of a Mind Flayer reproductive cycle that's gone horribly wrong. On rare occasions, they appear when an Illithid colony collapses, typically after an external assault, and the Elder Brain is killed. So straight away, the Elder Brain is dead. There is no Elder Brain. You can tell that straight away. You were sent here by Jalister to try and find the Elder Brain.
Oh, sweet.
Don't celebrate yet.
But there are Mind Flayers. They could be rogues though. So yeah, the colony's tadpoles are suddenly free. All these little tadpoles. They kind of look like little worms with sharp maws. They're freed. And usually they're a food, but they no longer serve as food. Instead, they are no longer fed either, and they're driven by hunger. They turn to devour one another, and only one tadpole will survive. The strongest tadpole out of thousands will rise up and emerge as a Neothelid. And that's about the extent of what you know. There's more extensive information, but not thinking of anything at the moment.
I will definitely relay.
Picture a purple worm with Mind Flayer tentacles, basically.
I will definitely relay what I can to the party, so everyone's up to speed on exactly what we will possibly be facing as far as size and just general nastiness.
Yavaklar notes that you're able to recall this information, and she says, "That's very insightful of you. Have you also hunted Illithid before?"
An Illithid or two, but aberrations in general tend to be my specialty.
There's no greater an aberration other than an Illithid. Even among their own kind, they're an aberration. Foul creatures that should be put to death. Appears you know a bit. It looks like Erlon sent the right people. There is another obstacle. I need not describe this Neothelid more to you other than that. You must kill it. However, there is an impenetrable wall of force that contains it. We are able to bypass it, but we have failed any attempts to slay the beast. It has ripped and swallowed many of my men apart within seconds.
So, this wall of force that keeps you from it, is it a permanent fixture, then?
Lashia chimes in. Yes. We believe the Mind Flayers, they are somehow able to create this wall of force. I suggested simply using Misty Step with all of our forces to bypass the wall. But apparently that plan, well, it won't work according to Yafikla, isn't that right, Commander? We've lost enough! We have reinforcements. We will use the reinforcements, Lashia. Do not doubt my authority again, and do not question me, or I'll send you in there by yourself. Yes, Yafikla.
Can I then make a observation? If
Go
the
on.
Neothelid is being protected by the Illithid themselves with no Elder Brain in sight, are we to believe that they are now treating it as the Elder Brain itself?
I don't care to waste my thoughts trying to understand how those disgusting creatures operate. It's a simple task. You go in, and you kill them, and you bring me their heads. Bring me their heads. Bring me the Neothelid's head. And then perhaps you'll gain a promotion. Grunt. Perhaps I'll allow you to move further through Seadeeps unmolested. And perhaps, if you prove yourself, I'll even commit a small force to a joint operation to conquer the rest of the colony. She taps the Mind Flayer head that's just hanging from her belt.
Well,
Well then, it sounds like we have a hunt on our hands. I say we prepare as best we can, and then move on. This day is only going to get darker.
Oh, where's Pavel? He's missing. He's just woken up. He slept in and he's just like awoken and he's come out now. Oh, he's doing all sorts of things. Alright, there you are. Alright, so, yeah. The other class says, Lashia, get them ready and send them out. Immediately. Lashia nods. Prepare yourselves
Brew
with
looks
the
over.
information we've given you.
Brew looks over at Darius and says, "Mind flayers. I hate mind flayers." And he'll sheath Sunjap and strap on last word. I really don't like mind flayers.
I also don't like mind flayers for some odd reason.
I'm the only one that
Brew
would like
actually-
mind flayers.
Yeah, Brew is like looking at the tattoos he has on his belly of things that have killed him, and he's like looking at the mind flare one, and
The other class smiles and says, well, luckily you won't be fighting mind flayers. You've not yet proved your worth to enter the front line.
I don't know, it seems like this is harder than Mind Flayers, but, either way.
it sounded like a big mind flare.
But I'm gonna go ahead and cast gonna cast Mind Blank on myself.
Ooh.
Okay. Alright, you'll be immune to psychic damage, any effect that would sense your emotions or read your thoughts, divination spells, and the charm condition. And not even a wish can get through that. Wouldn't make you immune to being paralyzed or stunned, however. What? It'll make you immune to the damage.
Yeah, as long as I'm immune from the damage, I think I'll be okay, hopefully.
Alright, I'll give you a shieldy, brainy icon for that one. Last 24 hours. This way, Lashir says. And the Githyanki warriors salute Lashir as she heads down this tunnel. As you're walking by, this Githyanki warrior grabs you, Roland. Hey! Roland!
Yes.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm just about to go kill a Neothelid.
Oh.
How's it going? Ah, that wound
That's
is
good.
looking a lot better.
Hey, what's going on with your head? I can't quite get into it. Oh my, is that a mind blink? You've learned a thing or two. Here, take it. This is what you wanted, isn't it? And he slips you a wand of magic missiles. Don't worry, I've already taken the gold out of the bag of holding while you were sleeping, Roland.
Fucking Hallister.
Alright, when you guys are looking at Roland, this Githyanki warrior is like not doing anything, and Roland's basically talking to himself. That's what it looks like. The other Githyanki warriors are giving you a stern look, and Hallister tickles you. Goodsy goodsy coo, go on, Roland!
Thanks, pal. See you later, I suppose.
And suddenly the Githyanki warrior, in the midst of tickling you, he kind of becomes conscious of what he's doing, and he quickly takes his hands back. What the fuck? He says.
Hey, you started it.
The other Githyanki warriors are giving both of you a very strange look, and one of them starts teasing him. Oh, you're awfully close with that elf. I don't know what happened. He used elf magic on me.
Not even an elf. As I walk away.
And Lashir turns around and kind of yells at the guards. At attention! Alright, Lashir takes you through this hallway, and when she opens this stone door, the stench of death is so strong, and there is an absolute massacre, massive killing field, strewn with dozens and dozens of bodies. Ceiling's about 20 feet high, and Lashir doesn't really bat an eyelid, but the floor is very uneven. It's strewn with the corpses of Githyanki, troglodytes, Duragar, ogres, orogs, decapitated mind flayers, and even flumps. And Lashir just casually walks through all these bodies. Like, there's just blood staining the floor. There's actually stagnant pools of blood, and you can see most of the creatures that are not mind flayers have had their skulls cracked open. Their brains are missing. And Lashir just stands here.
Is the purple thing up here like a mind flayer thing, or is it something else of note?
It's a dead flump.
Oh.
You know at first hand what they look like.
Seb, could you swap my light? I'll light a torch instead, because I don't have sun death lit right now.
Okay. Does anyone else need any other light source changes? I think you've got a lantern out, Roland. Did you want to keep that out?
Yeah, I'll keep it out.
Okay.
No reason not to.
I don't think I have my dark vision for the goggles.
I'll fix that up for you. You hadn't put them
Fine,
on
I
yet.
haven't heard them in a while.
There you go.
I have dark vision. I just like to be able to see a little better. Seeing in color is better than black and white.
Alright, and you're like basically pushed out of the room, Darius, if you don't go with everyone else.
Sorry, I'm typing. So yeah.
Alright, Lashir, she says, line up, soldiers.
I've been a soldier before.
Soldiers.
Ah, the frontal formation. I see you've had training, formal training.
Sure. Why not?
Nice.
I have no idea.
We have had the lock to grid formation training. Definitely.
She just kind of shows off her armor. It's studded with all these expensive gemstones, and she has like an olive-colored cape. She flicks the cape to the side and points her hand down this tunnel. Approximately 150 feet down that tunnel will be the entrance to the Neothelid's lair.
Is there anything you can tell us other than it's just the lair? Approximate forces of things other than the Neothelid?
It's trapped behind magic walls of force that we believe the Illithids control. We have named the Illithid's operation as Operation Eat Them All. We believe that is the Neothelid's purpose, is to eat everything.
Well, that kind of goes without saying, but sure.
We believe it's not a very intelligent beast, and it will feed indiscriminately. And it is always hungry. Good luck. Come and report to me when the deed is done.
Sure.
She salutes you guys and then walks
Have a
off.
good day, Vice Commander.
Yes, ma'am.
Onward.
I guess there's no need to scout, really. We know what's up ahead.
Brew, I would still be somewhat careful going forward. You never know when you fall into range of something of psychic or psionic abilities.
Hmm.
And we would hate to lose you to brain freeze, so to speak, too early.
Yeah, not yet.
Dagger,
That's not right.
What?
Out of character for a second. Does anyone still have the damn Xanathar ring?
I thought we
Scam?
sold it.
Did it a long time ago.
Did we sell it?
Yep, we gave
Now
it
we sold
to
it to Obaya.
Okay. hmm
Okay, that's why I asked. I was like, more of like, right now that would actually be a great item to have. Okay, Dagger. I cannot see you, but I assume you're here.
Right here.
There you are. If you would be so kind as to carefully scout ahead. You know, while we cannot see you visually, it doesn't mean they cannot see you with other senses. Just be aware.
Okay.
Alright, you move forward, Dagger. The tunnel's about 10 to 15 feet wide. The floor's really uneven, and the ceiling's about 20 feet overhead. It kind of hurts your booted legs a little bit because it's so uneven. But difficult terrain. It starts to smooth out up ahead, and there's no sound, no presence of any creatures detected. And you just smack bang into an invisible wall.
I'll go ahead and keep in touch with her as long as I can via message.
I'm gonna tell him to come on up. I found the invisible wall.
You can start to see a bit of a stone ramp ascending around the corner to your right, and then the floor is pretty much completely smooth beyond this invisible wall.
And the
So are we
wall-
saying the invisible wall's like here?
Yeah.
You guys feel around, and Yeah, you can ascertain where it is.
You guys sure? I don't see anything.
Well, Brew, if you're so, such a non-believer, please, by all means, walk until you cannot walk anymore and rub your face against it.
I'll try that. I'll try to, when I encounter it, I'll try to keep pushing and try to push my way through it.
Your face and your nose just get scrunched up against a seemingly invisible, smooth, impenetrable barrier.
Maybe I should rage?
No.
So I may be able to take care of this. I recently learned new powers. You want me to disintegrate it?
I suppose that would be better than trying and... Well, there'd be a lot of spells from everyone to get everyone across. If no other way of getting it down.
You guys want me to do it? You ready?
Just before you do that, let us take a moment to realize it could be the one thing keeping it behind and from assaulting everything that we see.
Agreed.
I am fine with disintegrating it and moving forward with the intention of slaying the beast, but it is a known problem that if we do not succeed, then obviously the wall keeping it at bay is now gone.
So, a Neothelid may be running around as one thing, but having to fight 4 or 5 dragons at once, that was nothing. Come on, let's just do it.
When you put it in those terms,
You want me to give it a shot to see if I can teleport on the other side? See if it blocks teleportation?
If it is just a regular wall of force, I believe that we should be able to either Misty Step or Dimension Door or Teleport or Shadow Step or whatever it is that you do, Cage. That should work.
If you put out your lights, I'll give it a shot so we don't waste any powers.
Darius will expunge his light cantrip.
I'll step back here and I'm gonna lower the hood on the lantern. I'm not gonna completely put it out.
Mine's a torch. I look at my mouth for a moment, but then decide not.
Can you get out quickly, Cage, if it immediately attacks?
Yeah, I'll just teleport to right here. At least try to.
Alright, Shadow Step. Show me that ability. I want to see if it's going to go through a wall. Should do.
I didn't. Oh. There we go.
Yeah, you just teleport to a non-occupied space with dim light or darkness. Who else has got light coming off of them? I think Darius does.
Yeah.
I put out my light cantrip.
Okay.
Basically.
There we go.
So I'll go ahead and try. Does it work successfully?
Yeah. Alright, you teleport and you're straight through. You see a massive chamber. The ceiling is starts off about 60 feet high, and as you go further to the east, it keeps on rising in height. It's festooned with stalactites. You see a stone ramp branching off to your right, and then a series of tunnels leading off in the other directions.
So I'll just go ahead and teleport back. I'll tell everyone what I saw. My guess is he's probably in the big chamber to the middle right, but I guess we'll have to explore. I can go explore if you guys want, or we can go as a party.
think it would be better if we did so as a group.
Yes.
That would be.
Either that, or let yourself and Dagger venture forth. But then again, I don't know what all senses this thing has, as Dario said. So, whatever we do, we should be careful.
I think we're much more powerful together than separate.
I agree.
So disintegrate? Or you guys want a Misty Step?
Well, if you feel like you could spare the mana to do such a spell, if I recall, it is a powerful spell, nonetheless.
It should be good. I'll just have to save one to make sure it does it. So when we come back, if it's here.
Well then, my vote is that we bring down this wall.
Bring down that wall.
All right, there it is.
All right, you hit the wall with a disintegrate,
With the magic number.
and you kind of just see this thin blue translucent light spread outwards from the point of impact. It's an invisible wall, so you can't really see if it's like gone or anything.
So I would put up my light cantrip again
Yeah.
Sure.
on my shield.
Go ahead and press against it.
There's nothing there.
If
Hopefully
we
it doesn't
are,
come back.
as a note, in preparation for this hunt, I have prepared a spell that can locate our quarry, as long as it's within 1,000 feet of
Kate
us.
can see it.
Oh. Okay.
210
Well then.
foot long worm curled up in the middle of this cave.
Holy shit!
Oh, I can see it, can't I? Holy
How
shit.
many foot long worm?
210 feet
110.
long. 200 feet.
Oh
long.
God.
Oh, oh,
It's just curled up. It's like a massive hose that's about 20 feet high, coiled around itself.
We try to surprise it?
Sure.
I say we let Dagger
That would be good.
shoot her shot.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Jesus Christ, that thing's huge. By helm.
I can try.
Oh, you can do it. We all believe in you, Dagger.
Um,
And when
Dagger-
I say
You can
that,
do it.
I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration. She only has to hear from me.
I would go for a dagger before it wakes up.
before we go too far, Dario seeing or hearing Cage describe what he can see, it's just going to immediately bend down, say a quick blessing to Helm, and bless. Dagger, be a dear and let me see you at least for a moment.
Since you asked nicely, I'll drop invisibility for a second.
And I will bless Dagger, Pavel, and Brew.
Ooh.
I'll go back. Invisible.
Feeling that blessing, Brew will actually doff the shield and pull out Sun Death, and just drop the torch here, actually, just by the doorway. Keep that. Leave a light source right here, actually.
Okay.
Well, let us do this before the blessing comes
But I won't
comes
light
true.
it. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stealthily creep my way forward. Don't go too far, Darius.
I don't even know where it's at.
I'm going behind a wall.
Okay. I'm gonna roll initiative. Yeah, it's aware of you guys the whole time. It's just waiting for you to get closer. It's not asleep.
Oh no.
Just waiting for you guys to get in range. As soon as you creep forward, dagger doesn't seem to care about your invisibility. It just starts to uncoil and immediately darts towards you, uncoiling, spreading out this 4 star-shaped, hooked tentacle face of its massive teeth encrusted more, and all these long tentacles start reaching out of it. It's coming straight at you quickly.
Okay. Measurement. Move another 30 feet so I can 10 feet I mean so I can use my hand crossbow.
I wonder if things like that even actually sleep.
That hits. 24.
Auto crit.
Nope, it's not surprised.
No.
This
We
thing-
were there.
Oh, this thing's knowing that you were here a mile away. Alright,
Damn it.
that crossbow bolt sticks into it for 39 damage, and it's the tiniest little wound.
Okay, Eck.
Man, Roland. Come on, buddy. It's not good initiative. I just saw that.
Pavel.
I'm gonna have my bow out, cast the light cantrip on it, and use my bonus action to make a shot with my war magic.
Okay, you can ping where you're going to shoot.
Got it. Alright, around, don't know why, I want to guess maybe here.
Okay, and make an attack roll.
Ooh, oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you can
Should do
target
that.
a point in space, you don't have to target a creature to do an attack.
Got it.
Might still need to make an
alive.
attack roll.
There we are. Ooh, not good.
Alright, you send an arrow over and you're a bit off.
It does have the light cantrip on it, so it would produce light where it lands.
Yes.
It does.
And yeah, you shoot it over here and it illuminates this massive creature.
With the rest of my attacks, I'm just gonna aim at it now that I can see it and start firing.
Use your action to cast light and then use your bonus action to make a weapon attack.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I totally forgot. And end of turn.
For
Yeah. Here's a fine bit of prey, isn't it? And I'll dash up there.
Definitely need to get enlarged.
I just gotta measure. I don't have my right click mouse. I think that's 80.
Like 60 from where you were. Where were you? In front of Roland?
Between
Yeah,
roll
60. Oh, I've got to fix up your light source as well, Brew. Actually, probably going into the darkness. You can see from the light.
There we go. Right, and yeah, I'll bonus action light sun death and shout something to Tempest. Here's a good fight. Come see this one.
Quite a large, intimidating creature, this thing.
Oh man.
Dario.
It's not gonna be fun.
Alright, so that's 30 right there. Ooh, I can see. That is a really far away creature. Okay. Do I have anything that can hit that far away? That is the question. Nope. Nope. You know what? I will from here give my best Kamehameha and send a guiding bolt at it.
That guiding bolt reaches on over and plucks straight in to a section of its slimy tentacle-ridden body. Alright, it starts churning through the Neothelid's side, taking 13 damage, and there's a little bit of a dull yellow light surrounding it now, so the next attack has advantage. Scam.
I am going to target a point over this thing and cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just like centered on the middle of it.
Yeah.
Okay. A 60-foot radius, so it's just a massive storm cloud that's going to spread out, and a lightning bolt's going to shoot down. 60-foot radius, like very big. Pretty much going to cover this entire central cavern, and lightning explodes. It hits the Neothelid Gorgox for 21 damage. Takes a chunk out of its side.
And then that is a concentration spell, but it didn't label me as concentrating.
It didn't like that lightning bolt, Scamp.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I didn't want to move forward.
Cage.
Like that. Let's see if he likes this. I'm gonna put a fireball right there.
Alright, drop a fireball on it.
I'm gonna use my staff. And that would actually be 29.
Alright, it takes the full brunt of that fireball. There's a massive fiery explosion appears next to it, burns through its flesh, and when the smoke subsides from that, it's got a couple of scratches on it.
Did he seem very nimble? Was he able to jump out of the way, or was he just kind of a big oaf?
It was, I got a 16. It's quick. It was quick too, but not quick enough.
It's very 16-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
almost got out of the way. And yeah, it's just going to sense your intelligence, Cage. What's your intelligence score?
9, 10.
Great.
10.
It's going to move over here, and it just slithers along the ground, and then you just feel an explosion of energy in your head, Cage. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Definitely not my strong one.
Alright, well, you're going to take 11 points of psychic damage. Your intelligence and charisma scores become 1. You can't cast spells, you can't activate magic items, you can't understand language, you can't communicate in any intelligible way. You know your friends, you can follow them and you can protect them, but you're basically, your mind has been shattered. You're turned into a vegetable. Feeble mind.
Feeble mind.
Oh, fuck.
Okay then.
Should have led with something bigger.
Welcome to the big show.
It just basically it fills your mind with so much psychic energy, it just overwhelms you and it leaves you dumbfounded.
And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Rolling.
Okay, let's see what this dude's wisdom saves are like. I'm gonna strum on the guitar and cast Hold Monster.
Alright, Gorgox makes a wisdom save. And Gorgox will choose to succeed that saving throw.
Of course he does.
No.
It starts to take effect and then it just doesn't. It snaps out of it.
I wonder how many he has of those. Guess we'll find out. That is concerning. I wonder if these things can understand speech.
I'm sure it can, because if it has intelligence enough to like psychically damage other things and sense creatures, I'm sure it can understand basic communication. So speech in the simplest terms.
Okay. Well. Anyway, for now, I'm not gonna worry too much about that for now. I'm going to, because I should still have tongues up. I am just going to do a. How far away is Brew from me? 75. We'll move 15 feet closer. And this is going to be for everyone but Cage, because can't really do anything right now. Mental inspiration, 14 temp HP at this point.
Thank you.
Sweet.
And of course the movement.
Zeb, would I have
You wish.
noticed Cage's intelligence dropped? Like, is he drooling or
Oh,
something?
yeah. He's-
And would I know Greater Restoration typically fixes that sort of thing?
Yeah, he looks like he's had his mind wiped. I don't think you could use a reaction and make an Arcana check, Scamp, to... What's going on, Pavel? Why do you have 2 reactions?
I'm sorry, I
to try
tricked
and
myself.
identify with the spell affecting him. Scamp.
Oh, okay. In that case, I won't move and I'll try and identify the spell effect. I more just wanted to figure out if I know to
You know
Greater Restoration.
You know what Greater Restoration does. You don't know that he's... Probably don't know that he's being feeble-minded. So you don't know that he's being feeble-minded, but you can see that, you know, he's not acting normal. So Greater
And
Restoration.
that was my reaction.
Greater Restoration. It restores ability score. It restores people greatly.
Wait,
Alright. So yeah, I feel like I had a pretty productive turn. That's it.
It was just Pavel and Brew that moved, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dagger.
Okay. And crossbow.
Did you want to use your inspiration?
Let me think. No.
You sink a tiny little bolt straight into its head, and it really whips its head back. It doesn't really screech. It kind of just there's like these shock waves of energy at really low tone emerge from Gorgox, and It's looking a little bit beat
The
up now.
20.
That's another good.
Then-
That's a really good sneak roll.
Bonus action dash.
I'll turn this
Yep.
grid on as well, so it's a bit easier to see these 5 foot squares.
Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
Okay, I
Thank
knew
you.
something was different.
Like, I don't know where I'm going.
Pavel.
Screw it, I guess. It's time to inject liquid sugar into my veins.
Okay. Casting haste on yourself.
Eyes as saucer plates and put back my bow, take out my gun, and use my hasted action and bonus action to shoot at it. Yeah, shooter. It's out. Combat special, cool. Alright, yeah, from here I can shoot it and put it in bed with 2 attacks. 1.
One attack. Did you want to? I know you. Do you have bless on? Yeah, we got bless on.
I do, I don't know if it's adding it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, cool.
Is it? -5? It should be at least a -4.
Says
Because
it's
bless
rolling
is going to
minus
give you at least
5d1.
1. So, I don't think it is.
Something weird is
Oh,
going
yeah.
on there.
Yeah, it didn't roll your 1d4. That's a 16 without any bless. Anyway, it's a hit.
Okay.
The bullet rips through it for 28 damage. And there's a few visible injuries on this thing now.
Different kind of sugar, but okay.
That was a direct
Then I'm gonna shoot.
hit. The bullet just went in one side of it and out the other.
Sweet. Second shot, bonus action.
That hits. Another good shot. This thing is just kind of whipping around everywhere. It's not really slowing down. It's not looking too damaged so far.
Tell me when I should roll my 1d4, but I'll do that when I actually fire. But not time to move.
I'll take a look what's going on with your macro.
Alright, and I'll just end my turn there. Because I want to get in that little call lightning. I don't know how it works.
Brew.
Use a bonus action to rage. The Fury of Tempest. Guide my sword. And I'll get reckless and swing with Sun Death a couple of times.
That hits. Alright, you rush over and you stab Sundeath into it. And you have its attention now. That hits. You hack into it again and you could hack at this thing all day. It's that big. You're just trying to put as much damage on it as possible.
Who wants sushi?
I feel like I could hack at you all day.
A divine voice tells you that you feel like you could hack at it all day.
Hey, Brew,
Tempest tells me I could hack
doesn't
at you all day.
Sundeath do fire damage?
Oh yeah.
Is it lit?
Sorry.
Oh yeah!
No, you
It
lit
is.
it up.
I lit it last turn.
Yeah,
Sorry, I turned that off when we were fighting the last thing. Let me grab
Fighting
46.
the
over there.
dragons,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, an extra 46 fire damage. I was thinking he didn't have it lit, but he lit it up. Alright, it's kind of cauterizing the wounds at the same time as you're inflicting them, but it's just making all these burnt scars appear all over it. You've actually almost got it bloodied now.
You're a pretty sight.
It blushes. Dario.
Move to here, and I'm going to cling the hilt of the whip against the shield and cast Soul of the Dead.
Bing bong.
And
Oh, damn it.
it just doesn't have any effect on Gorgal.
God damn it.
It's always when it's a good roll.
Always when it's important, right? Alright. Yep.
Scam.
Okay. I'm sorry if this is like rehashing stuff. I'm trying not to metagame. So, can I tell his mental faculties have been reduced, but I just don't know the spell?
Cage is standing there and he's kind of drooling, and his eyes are like one of his eyes looking one way and one of his eyes is looking another way, and the only thing that you can really think of, Scamp, is this familiar sight. You've seen this effect somewhere before.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell that he's just has had his mind shattered from psionic energy.
In that case, I will go and cast Greater Restoration on him.
Alright, you head over, you sprinkle 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust on him, you apply some healing magic, and you're back to normal, just like that, Cage.
Thank you!
Hey, you were a breather there for a second.
I wasn't feeling so well.
Cage.
I'm gonna do what worked before. I should be able to put it like right, and probably there.
Yeah.
And get it in there.
You put it behind the Neothelid. Big blossom of fire explodes outwards and starts to wrap around small sections of its body. And you scorch it for another 27 points of damage.
That would actually be 28.
An extra 1 damage onto that, and you add to its injuries. You're starting to get it beat down now. This thing seems to just be kind of an endless meat bag.
No kidding. Oops. And that would be the end of turn.
Its long tentacles reach out to grab Brew. And 22 with Sundeath?
Oh, no, sorry. I forgot to unequip my shield there. I should be at 19.
Alright, you're hit for 8 bludgeoning damage and 18 psychic damage. 26 points of damage. And you have to make a strength saving throw. It is basically just pulling you in now. It's got these massive tentacles wrapped around you, and it's dragging you into its mouth. And yeah, you're just digging your heels into the ground, Brew. You start to go inside its maw, and you just like press your boots against the bottom part of its maw and press your hand up against the top part of its maw, and then you just like basically opening its jaw up, and it's not eating you. You're not grappled or anything.
Hello, anybody down there? Come out now if you're coming out.
Coming down.
It actually looks kind of fun to. It looks like it would be fun to slide down there, Brew.
Whee!
A voice is telling me.
This thing then moves over here and provokes an opportunity attack from you, Brew. It tried to eat you, didn't have any luck. It's going to try its luck somewhere else. That hits. It's like got 210 feet of it, so this just like never-ending coil of slimy Mind Flayer snake is just keep on rolling by you, and you just like jam Sundeath into it. It's like cauterize this massive scar up its side.
Try to make sausages.
Rolling.
No idea what this thing's reach is, but I guess we're about to find out. So I'm going to use my action to dash. There. Pavel, gun.
Ooh, it's time. All right.
And then I'll use my bonus action to flip a coin and say a prayer and cast Holy Weapon.
Alrighty, your weapon starts to glow. A bright light emanates from it, and it's just a yellow flame dancing over the top of it.
Go get him, big guy. Slap him on the shoulder. That's my turn.
Thank you.
Dagger.
Okay, hand crossbow.
Hit. You've put multiple bolts into this thing's head. Another one sinks in, and this slick, oily purple blood is pissing out everywhere. Still squirming around, trying to unravel itself, and this big tangle of mess.
Whee!
Start to head up this ramp. Continues up for about 20 feet, Dagger. If you're curious. Pavel.
Gonna move right in front of my bud, rolling, and just start firing the shit out of this thing. Alrighty, let's do this. 1. Should I roll 1d4?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't know why your bless wasn't working.
Actually, it shouldn't. I don't think it would work because I would only have a 14 max to roll for.
What? It
'Cause,
should
like,
work.
you know,
It's got
15.
the thing on. But I don't know why it's not working with your sharpshooter for some reason. Alright, your 13 is a miss.
Alright, second shot. Roll 1d4.
That hits. Alright, you put a radiant bullet into this thing, and the bullet just cuts straight through it. Like a golden flame in a line, just cut straight through one side and out the other.
Third attack.
There's like a gold smoke coming out of the bullet wound. That's a hit.
Gold smoke. That's got to look cool.
31 damage. It causes Gorgax to kind of retract. Starts to curl up in on itself. It's looking very badly injured, and its head rises up to about 30 feet high, almost glancing the ceiling in some parts with its tentacles.
Hasted action. 1d4.
That's gonna miss.
Bonus action. Another 1d4.
14 is a miss.
This seems like a good time, if any. Actually, no. I'll do it just to use my ability, but I'm gonna run towards it. And then use action surge.
Okay.
And then
Alright, you run up. This thing is like 3 stories high, towering over you. Its massive leaf-shaped face skin is like kind of stretched out over you like an umbrella, and you're just looking up at this thing.
I'll look up at it and shoot it in its face. Ah, let's see if I get lucky.
15 is a narrow miss. The bullet just bounces off its rubbery flesh.
Second shot.
Hit. You put a bullet through it, 29 damage, and acid starts to drip out of that bullet wound, hissing as it hits the stone floor. Drops of it here and there.
Third shot.
That's a hit. And 39 damage. Yeah, it's like kind of raining acid now. Little drops of it irritate your skin if it gets on you. It doesn't do any damage though, but this thing's almost looking like a sprinkler.
Then I'm gonna look my.
Roland
Continue
is
my
looking
back.
super smug right now.
Then I'm gonna look behind me, charge up with purple, I don't know, arcane energy around me, and arcane charge out of there. So right back where it was. Maybe over here, actually.
Cool.
There you go.
That's a cool ability.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
Bamf away. Brew.
I think maybe Brew didn't see the teleport. He's gonna run up here. Darius, it ain't Pavel, quick! Cut it open! And I'll swing Reckless with Send Up.
That's a hit. You just start trying to like basically cleave it in two at this stage, Brew. Just hack into it. That's 34 points of damage. That's another hit. And you're basically just soaring away at it now. Another 20 damage. You've almost got it cleaved into two.
Jeez, we could put a lot of damage into this thing.
Dario.
Why do you think I blessed people early? I was like, no, we need to hit this thing. Hits need to happen. Yeah, no, from where I am, you know what? I'm feeling lucky. I see it reaching up upon me and immediately like growl at it and ring the shield again for a Toll of the Dead.
Ooh, let's see.
Come on, big money, no whammies, roll
Big
low. You big fucking serpent.
Ah!
God.
That's a 28 on the
damn it.
wisdom save. You give it the big money.
Alright, Scamp.
It
Finish this dude off.
It licks you like a faithful companion, Darius.
It is both creepy and really unsettling.
It's actually just tasting you. Wants to see what you taste like. Scamp.
I am going to attempt to lightning strike it.
Alright, still in that radius.
Get some,
Probably
get some, Scamp.
didn't
Get
even
some.
make that radius big enough actually, but yeah, it's well within it. You send a lightning bolt down onto it and it strikes it in the head. It recoils. It gets really stiff, I guess you could say. And then 30 feet of worms slam down onto the ground. It causes bits of rubble to appear. A couple of stalactites fall from the ceiling. There's a bit of a tremor, but it's just one big dead worm now. Well, actually two, because Brew just finishes cutting it in half.
Anyone for soul
Dear God, is it safe to come out?
Yeah.
I
Stop
think it's
moving.
Dead.
Seb, I would like to try and actually like harvest parts of this thing. I'm not going to describe exactly what parts, but I don't know. Things I think would be important parts to keep of a Neothelid, because it's a kind of an epic kill.
You can take like some tentacles. A
But
tentacle.
a sphincter like maw.
Sphincter like more.
Ooh.
Add that to your inventory.
We do it.
I'll take some.
Alright, all in all,
I'll take some tentacles.
apart from its immense size, I think it was really a bit of a pushover. I don't think anyone barely
all
got
it
hurt.
cost was what? Four 5th level spells and a first? It was, well, and a third. Yeah.
We went hard with the spells.
No,
It was it came down relatively easy within 18 seconds.
One of my 5th levels was spent this morning because somebody, I forget who, woke up stoned.
Oh yeah.
That'd,
Oh,
that'd
yeah.
be Brew.
Oh, yeah, Brew did.
I had a bad
Hey, is there
dream.
a
I had a
is
bad
there enough-
dream. I had a bad dream. Gotta do my Homer.
is there enough tentacles for me to take one too?
Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to take the whole tentacle because it's about 60 feet long, but you can take a piece of it, just cut it off.
a noticeable section of it.
Hey, does this meat look good enough for stew? Should I take some meat for stew?
Ooh, no.
I was about to ask about adding meat to my charcuterie array.
Okay,
That's-
you
that's
guys
good
kill
stuff.
it and start just taking out your chef's knives and start just cutting pieces off of it.
Roland throws up a little bit in his mouth.
Everyone's just like a hungry animal, just surrounding it and starts sawing off chunks.
And you
Roland
guys
walks
wonder
over
why I
here.
refuse to eat Bruised food.
Now, Dagger, there's no reason to be rude.
I mean,
Good meat is good meat.
Except for a giant purple worm.
And there are many cultures that would consider such things a delicacy.
this is not one of them.
My culture is not one of
Sure.
those.
I'm sure Rations is gonna love it.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, I
I'm
feel
sure
like-
rations would.
Dagger slowly becoming vegetarian. She's like, nope. Nope.
Rations also loves to eat drow, like drow meat. So.
That's why I've got some of that in my chest too.
Good
How
lord.
many tentacles did we get?
There's enough
I got
tentacle
one.
for everyone. You wouldn't be able to get a whole tentacle, but you can get a.
Roland doesn't. Roland
nice
doesn't
chunk.
want one.
That's enough for all. There are 300 feet of tentacle.
Can we cut off its head?
Its head probably weighs about 600 pounds, but yeah,
Damn. Oh,
you can
Yeah.
cut its head off.
The captain back there said to
Cool.
bring its head, so I think we need to bring at least a tentacle for her.
I'm thinking.
Brew, help me carry the head.
Yeah, sure. You guys want to look
Roland-
around first before we go back?
Yeah.
Roland would never actually suggest this, but the tentacles, are they about rope, kind of like rope girth, I guess you could say, like a normal rope?
Bit bigger. Towards
Okay.
the end, they're actually kind of spiked and a bit thinner. So yeah,
I was about to say, because you could cut off you cut off 50 feet of it and have a neothelid rope.
yeah, you could do
That'd
that.
be good.
The tentacle is very rubbery.
I mean, again, Roland would never suggest that. This is the player saying, why not?
Does it decay over time? Would be the question.
The captain did say we needed to bring the head, so we could just tie the rope on it and drag it back.
Yeah.
That would be a good presentation.
Really good presentation.
Alright.
Hey, Brew, I saw a door up top, and then I think some sort of table back over here.
Interesting. What do you
Where's
think
the
it
table
does at
at, Kate?
table? A worm like that.
That's where it eats dinner.
Kind of what. I didn't get too close. Maybe he invites his fellow friends over for dinner.
Here's the door.
There is a door set with a strange panel. As you guys try to walk down that tunnel, you just bang, hit a wall of force. Oh, you bounce back off a wall of
This
force.
this panel, is it anything we've ever seen before?
Alright, the door is stone, and it's made from a teal-colored stone. And the panel has a number of strange dials on it.
Dials.
You could make an Arcana check roll and try and surmise what this is.
Yeah. Oh well.
So, it's a burnished plate of dark alien-looking metal embossed with these panels. They're actually like raised. It's like braille. And I know that you know what this is, not as a character but as a player.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what it is.
It's
Come across it so much.
It's Qualith. It's a special type of Qualith. A braille-like writing, tactile writing that is used by the Mind Flayers. Mind Flayers use their tentacles to read it. It's composed of these stanzas that are indecipherable to other creatures. You can, however, touch the inscription and receive fragmentary insight into the multi-layered thoughts contained within it. And you would need tentacles to interpret it. And you do have your mind flooded with these thoughts. So if it goes wrong, it's gonna hurt.
Roland is feeling pretty brave in terms of things to do with the mind at the moment. And
That sounds bad.
Boop beep boop boop beep beep boop.
yeah. So, well, I mean, even if I don't know, even if I could read it, it still looks like you would have to put in some sort of like specific sequence. So,
Yeah, you
not
actually
even
feel
sure.
like this is not just Qualith, but it's also a door lock. This thing looks like a
Yeah.
lock.
So, I am curious as to what if they're numbers, if they're like just symbols that are like actually like letters or whatever. Asked Darius if he would let me borrow like the end of the tentacle that he just got.
Ah, I don't see why not.
And I'm gonna use that tentacle to try and decipher the Qualith on the door.
Okay.
See like what exactly they mean.
You attempt to understand the Qualith. And you can use these tentacles to try and do that. It'll be an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Good thing I have Jack of all trades.
You start to read into the thoughts. The genuflections of these mind flayers. And it's like it's telling a story. I think you actually know this story. But it's a story about this elder brain. His name is Elix Uthrid.
Oh,
And he's being forced out of his home planet. You know, as a colony of mind flayers, an old random colony of mind flayers, being forced to escape from its own home planet and relocate, where it had relocated to the Underdark. And you're just like rapidly hit with all of these thoughts, Roland, and it's it relocated to the Underdark and taken all of its colony and relocated to the Underdark. That's what you get so far from the story time.
Okay.
And you can unlock this. You do need to continue holding the tentacles onto the lock. If you take the tentacles off, then the door closes a second later.
Okay. Yeah, Roland will definitely do that.
Alright. The door kind of just clicks and opens. And as long as you're within 5 feet of it, it's going to stay open, basically.
Okay.
And there's a hallway beyond. Dark hallway.
And I'll tell everyone that well, the elder brain that we might be dealing with here is known as Elix Uthrid. Apparently, it relocated here from its home planet, which is interesting in and of itself. But it relocated to the Underdark. It didn't necessarily say here into Undermountain, but could have easily migrated over here.
Looking down this hallway, you guys can see another one of these Qualith door locks at the end of the hall.
I want.
I'm gonna grab a rock and suggest we just put it between the door and the jam.
I was gonna say, can somebody look on the other side of this door and see if there's another Qualith lock on the other side? So, like, a lock either way.
Yeah, either side has one of these locks on it. Both sides of the door.
All right, I'm fairly certain I can get us through. But Cage's idea has merit as well.
I got a spare python here. Why don't I just hammer a python in?
Yeah, either way, I just don't want it to close behind us.
Yeah, Roland will hold the tentacle for Brew to snap a python in place.
Right, make an athletics check, Brew, to hammer it in. Right, you take out a hammer, piton, slam it in.
Right. Cage, if you don't mind being on this side of the door, I will remove the tentacle and we'll see if it stays open.
Alright, it just snaps the python in half and abruptly slams shut. I feel like there's such an incredible amount of force keeping this door locked. You wouldn't want to like have your fingers in the get caught in there. You feel like it would probably just rip someone's arm clean off. I mean, it just snapped the steel python in two.
Well, that. I'm sorry about your python there, Brew.
Oh, I have more. I bet Pavel can make some even.
Oh yeah, I probably can.
But it is good to know that those doors are that strong. Could come in handy in the future. Do we want to chance going through the hallway? I mean, we might end up getting stuck. I hope we don't. But...
Yeah, I'm all for researching this area, but I say we go back and take the head back and see what they say.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. They might be able to give us more information. I would bet that this door is going to lead to mind flayers.
Oh yeah, we can just tell them about it. See what they think. Oh, don't tell them about it.
Cage is going to start to drag the head.
There's no way you're dragging that head, Cage.
Brew will lend a hand.
Yeah,
Let
think
us go.
It's literally going to take like pretty much everyone. You'll need to form a line and just take this long tentacle over your shoulders, and the 7 of you will need to drag it. You need to be able to drag about 600 pounds. This is massive, this head.
I'm going invisible.
7 different... I have 7 different robes. I can try to rig up some kind of harness here, some kind of webbing, like you would do at ship when you're hauling, I don't know, giant worm heads onto your ship.
Scamp will count for 2 people.
Sure.
Right.
Fur bulk.
Yeah, you guys can muster up a 600-pound drag capacity with the 7 of you.
Yeah, surely.
330 carrying capacity by myself.
Scamp slowly
Dagger
beast mode
take
everything. Dagger rides on top of it and says, "I'm helping. I'm supervisor."
So Cage is going to check to see if the wall's still there while they're...
You don't know how I'm helping or how I'm not helping. It's all a mystery.
Alright,
Darius,
when you head back here, Cage, it's a wall of force. It's back.
There is one?
Yep, it's
Why
back.
did it come back so quick?
Alright, I'll tell you guys that apparently this comes back, so I'm going to bring it down, but let's be quick.
Before you do that,
Sure.
do we want to give the area a bit of a scout? We have this tunnel to the north, and while they did tell us where to find the damn Neolithid, it's dawning on me. They did not actually tell us much else of that is down here.
Well, I think the more you know, the stronger you are.
Well, there was a down below in front of the table, so I think as long as we don't pass the walls or the doors, I can't imagine we're going to get ourselves into any trouble.
Oh, never underestimate how fast trouble can find you.
Yeah.
Last words right there. Yeah.
Dagger, if you would be so kind as to scout out some area for us.
Sure.
So I guess we're just dropping the dropping it here then.
Alright, Dagger. The floor's pretty uneven. It's very smooth in the large cavern, pretty uneven, and it starts to kind of go up a little bit, then it narrows dramatically, and then it widens. And you come to a dead-end cave.
It's a dead end up that way.
Lucky you guys didn't drag the Neothelid up there. That would have been annoying. Drag it all the way up there for dead end. Alright, this ramp forms a 20-foot high ledge. And you can see a large column of rock bisecting this huge space up here, Dagger, and a tunnel leading around it. Starts to form an actual tunnel again now at about this location. There's no sound, detect any creatures. A couple of bats here and there. That's about it. And an arch gate. It's a standing gate. Pair of standing stones topped with a lintel. And there's a keystone in the lintel that has a symbol of an arrow carved into it.
I found a gate, Roland.
Alright, hold on. And I'll try to make my way up there.
Style the ramps over here. Or you could
it's over
climb
here?
if you want to just be
Oh, no.
a man.
No.
Be a man. No, I'm joking.
Roland is definitely gonna walk.
Wrong
up
way,
the
wrong
ramp.
way, wrong way.
Okay. You head up this ramp about 20 feet, and there's going to be a cave over here. When you bring the gate stone near it, it's going to feel pretty much ambient. It's not hot, it's not cold. It's swirling with magic. The number 15 appears on the gate stone.
Have we seen that specific keystone before?
I don't think so. I'm
I don't
looking.
think we have either. I
You
may be
haven't.
wrong, but I don't think
Carved
we have.
with a symbol of an arrow.
I wonder if you just sort of shoot an arrow through it. Or point at it. I don't know. Either way.
Press
Good
the up
information
arrow
to
on your
have.
keyboard.
Yeah.
And I could try to shoot an arrow.
It may be finicky about bolts and arrows, but we can try.
Well, I have arrows.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll try that. We're not going to go through, obviously. Just to make sure we can go through it if we have to.
I will use my short bow to shoot an arrow through it.
You fire an arrow through the standing stones and it forms a magic gate.
Good to know. Not going in there, though.
And you can
Don't
see a
tell me where.
distorted image of what's beyond. And it just completely fills these standing stones.
Alright. Do you know what's down this way, Dagger?
It's just
It just runs around.
Just nothing. Oh, alright then.
So can you see into these gates, or are they just opaque?
You can see a distorted image. You can't really make out what's in there. It's all twisted and filtered with different colored lights.
Alright. Well. I hate that this wall is back up. I wonder if there's a mechanism around here somewhere.
My guess is they were using these to keep them in.
I mean, maybe this is like a pin, and it was more like a pet for the mind flayers.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna look for kind of along this wall here, like going all the way back to like right here. I want to look for
Secrets.
any secrets, like glyphs or anything mechanical, possibly.
Yeah, you can make a perception check. Hidden lever, something like that.
Can I do the same on the other side?
Sure.
Oh, nothing here, I don't think.
Ceiling rises up to about 20 feet. You inspect the stonework. It's all rough hewn and same thing. Scamper, seeing just like this ramp and just stone. Nothing special about this wall.
I
Nothing
need a
here
lot of
either.
secrets now.
Add it to your
Start
one
filling out my
collection.
my bandolier. No, I don't have a bandolier. I have like a sash.
Sashay away.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
You guys ready?
yes, we need to pull quickly. I don't know how quickly this thing reformed.
Just gonna go check that the wall's still there, and then step back and pop off another disintegrate.
The wall's still there. Hasn't gone away.
Keep
And
going.
that's at 7th level if it matters.
Okay. Alright, you do a 7th level disintegrate, and again, you just see kind of like this thin blue rippling line expand outwards from the point of impact.
And I'll check to see if the wall's there.
No
Grab
wall.
the tentacle and no wall. Let's go.
All right, pull.
Pull!
Alright, you guys drag it through.
Roland is
Cruising's a sea shanty.
It's 210
Roland
feet
is-
long, so
Roland is like pulling, but it's not doing anything. like Roland's contribution is basically nothing.
Put your back into it, man.
alright, it's
Come on.
210 feet long, so just picture how actual long it is. And you're dragging
Oh,
this thing
jeez.
for about a minute, and it's still not through. And then it just gets completely cut off. Like the back portion, the back 60 feet or so is just severed.
At least it's lighter.
We just needed the head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like all of a sudden you guys are thinking, wow, you've gotten so much stronger. And Cage is the only, Cage is the only one with enough dark vision to actually see that the final, like, 120 feet down, it's being cut off.
About how?
Why didn't we cut off its head?
Actually, I think you did. Just go with it.
This is better.
There's
this
still a
is
bit
better.
attached to it.
The time it took for us to pull, however much through, can we kind of estimate how quickly that wall came back up?
About a minute.
By the way, Pavel, your pistol is still glowing, and it will for
know.
like the next hour.
You
I
guys
don't know
just
what I
drag
know.
this neo-thelid head proudly through here, and the head starts collecting a few corpses and stuff like that as you're dragging a road through the
Oh.
corpses, basically.
I'll
Go on.
is the door locked? I imagine. I'll can't just throw the doors open.
The doors here are actually not locked. You
Oh.
open it up, and immediately two Githyanki come running to see what's happened.
Look what we have brought.
Head.
Mother of red dragons! By the word of Lakeith, you slayed it!
Yes,
Hi.
we did.
One of them runs off. Yavagla, come quick! Come in. Quickly.
Alright. I think we can
We
leave
can
it
drag the
there.
thing through the doorway.
I think we can leave it there.
Said to bring the heads. She wanted all the heads.
There's
bring
a
the head.
neo-thelid storage space around the corner, just leave it there. There's a nice
Oh,
little
wow.
alcove that it fits pretty well in.
storage space just for those?
Yes.
How many have you? Well,
That
I
was my
don't want to
question.
know.
That's my question too.
He runs back and they line up, and Yavlikar and Lashir, they enter, and you can tell that straight away, like Yavlikar, she actually almost looks disappointed. So,
Oh.
that was quick.
Oh, you seem to have very little faith in us, Commander.
No. I knew you'd be able to take care of it. I trust Erlon's judgment. I must say I am impressed. That was very quick. We were planning to launch an attack on it, but we lost too many men to the Illithid. You've done well here. For that, I shall allow you safe passage further through this level. However, that is more easily said than done. From
Of course.
the intel that we have, you must enter the next level through the Mind Flayer colony. And we are ready to launch our final stand against these fiends.
I would like to insight her as well.
Shit.
What are you trying to read?
I'm trying to read if she's telling the truth about having to go through the Mind Flayer colony to get to the next level.
I'm trying to tell if she's telling the truth about giving us safe passage.
Okay. Roland, she seems kind of stern, and you don't have any reason to believe why she'd lie to you. She doesn't seem to be lying to you. I guess you have a reason not to believe her. Like you literally got betrayed by the first Githyanki you met, but...
Well, I mean, that I do think she's trying to use us to further her own reputation, obviously, but...
Well, she is, you're not picking up on it. And Scamp, you feel like she's being genuine. She seems honourable enough. You've definitely aided them out. You don't think she's going to inevitably betray you. She might betray you, but it won't be inevitable. No, she's on the up and up.
Okay.
Well...
Do you need to rest? Surely you need to rest. Alright, when she says that, Scamp, you feel like she's trying to gauge your strength.
You know, I'll let Roland answer because I'm pretty sure we don't need to rest at all.
But did you expend many resources? You must have.
Well, I don't think we would say no to a quick rest, but at the same time...
Scamp, you're actually starting to get a little bit suspicious now that she's gauging your strength.
I'm actually feeling quite well, Roland. I think everybody here is. And in fact, I didn't even get touched in that battle.
Oh, I guess
Yes.
Roland, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling limber. That was a good warm up.
The hardest thing for me was the wall.
You can sense that Yavaklaw's not liking what she's hearing, and you can tell that she's getting a bit peeved, Scamp. But she tries not to show it, and she just kind of, Good! Then you won't need a rest for your next assignment.
Can I have some
Which it
water?
is.
We will finish off these Illithids once and for all.
Right.
I'm going to look at Lashir and say, by the way, Lashir, you were right. You can just teleport around those walls. For next time.
She, you can hear a couple of Githyanki warriors chuckle at that. Silence, Yavaklaw says. There is no time for wasting words about what you could have done in hindsight against the Neothelid. What matters now is that we have enemies at our gates. We've been tracking this colony for the longest time, all the way from the Underdark. We've secured the Crystal Labyrinth, and now we will finish this war once and for all. We will finally have certainty to the outcome of our future.
What is their strength right now? The approximate strength, in terms of numbers?
We're not sure exactly, but we can only
Estimate?
guess that their forces are dwindled. Perhaps a dozen or so of those filthy Illithids are left.
Ah, well, with the forces of your mighty Githyanki warriors here, that should not pose too much of a problem, I don't think. Especially with us by your side.
Of course. We have a formidable force now. We will not lose. When you're ready, we'll head out for the final push into the heart of the Seadeeps.
I've got a question, actually, real quick. What happens if you guys defeat all the mind flayers here? Like, what do you do then?
Then we are victorious. And our mission is complete.
Will you stay in Undermountain?
I do not question the future. I listen to what my queen tells me and my superiors, and I do as I am asked.
Will you still give us safe passage through this level?
While I am in command of this garrison, of course I will.
Do I need to roll another insight check to see if she's lying about that?
You feel like you actually feel like she's a bit scared of you guys, to be on this game.
Okay.
You feel like you could just end them right. You could probably just end them right now.
Yeah.
She hasn't even met me yet.
The one that actually do it.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Oh, man,
The
scared.
that was
ending,
crazy.
the wraith of the drow.
Man,
Pavel just has a shining pistol holstered at his hip, too. I mean, we probably cut a pretty intimidating figure. Well, most of us do. I don't think Roland is very intimidating, but...
You
think
do
some of
get
us
you
are
do
still
get the
blessed.
feeling that if you'd met on other terms, if circumstances were different, Scamp, you're not sure about this Yavlikar person, and you think that things may be different.
Yeah, that's okay.
You have
As
the
long
advantage.
as with the current standings, they're not gonna attack us. I'm okay.
You have the upper hand.
Alright. Well, you said let's have that final push when we were ready. I think we're ready.
If we got the time to rest, I'm just worried about walls. I won't be able to get us through it. I'll be able to get us through one more wall, and
You'll
that's
not
it.
need to go through the wall again. We'll be entering through their front door. Through the battleground.
The old.
Yeah, Bashar, what we're
All right. Old
while we're
front
here
door.
though, there was two doorways in the layer back there. Do you know where those lead?
She looks to Lashia. To the colony, of course. But that will not be our point of contact with our enemy.
Okay.
Through the Cave of Carnage. Closer than we
that-
would like comfortable doors. Sealed with special mind flayer lock.
Ah, Qualith.
Yes. That is where we will launch our assault.
Alright. By the way, does the name Elix Uthrid mean anything to either of you?
They both look at each other, and Yaplakar says, "Yes. How do you know that name?"
Well, the doors back there, I was able to, I was able to interpret the Qualith on the door.
Ah,
And,
I cannot. Don't listen to the mindless ramblings of those bloodthirsty, tentacle-faced freaks. They'll fill your mind with madness. Block out their thoughts. I don't want to hear another word of it. Makes me
all right.
sick.
I mean, they literally can't hurt my mind right now, but okay.
She just looks disgusted at the thought of trying to listen to what mind players have to say. Lashia, I'll leave this up to you. Yes, Yavaklar.
Huh.
This reminds me of the hobgoblins.
A little.
Ah, yes.
When you're
alright.
ready, we have already formulated our battle plan. We'll attack the Mind Flayer stronghold.
Do you have a name for the plan?
Sure you have.
Operation Kill Them All.
I was gonna
Oh.
go with Operation Front Door, but
I want to repurpose that. Let's call it Operation Ground and Pound.
that sounds rather dirty.
Actually, I actually suggested Operation Severed Head, because that's what we
that's
like to
good.
do. But you know,
That's good.
Yavaklar, she just has her own way.
Lashir, do we have the opportunity to sleep for the night? I'd prefer to go in at full power.
She looks
That would be nice.
stunned when you say sleep. Sleep? Are you insane?
We just woke up.
I was about to say, didn't we just wake up like
Yeah,
an hour ago?
less than an hour ago.
This is the time to strike now. There is no more time.
All right, Licia,
Okay.
will you be leading from the front?
The Mind Flayers, they will know what you've done with the Neothelid. They'll be ramping up their defenses. But there's time. Now is the time to strike.
All right, well then, lead the way. Well, you are the one that knows it.
Brew will don a shield here. And put out last word and light a torch. Or put out
Don't you
sundown.
still have a drift globe, Drew?
Oh yeah! Why am I lighting a torch? Well, I was thinking I'd hit things with it. Like, to be honest. I was kind of looking forward, but why not get out a good old-fashioned war pick? Yeah. Oh, quickly, on the subject of adamantine weapons, Darius, did I actually give you an adamantine axe? Like, do you have one, or do I still have that one? Because I had 4, but
You did not give me one, but I will take one just in case it's needed.
perfect. Okay. I have 3.
I'll cast light on Brew, just cause.
Is it a hand axe or a battle axe?
Yeah,
What is it?
It is an adamantine hand axe.
Good to know.
Pavel should be shining pretty brightly right now too because of the holy weapon.
Yeah.
All
Go ahead
this
and light that drift globe.
Ah, the front doors, I imagine.
Yeah, it's like literally like 50 feet away. And when you guys are ready, you march up with Lashia, and yeah, you head through the battleground and see all the evidence of the conflict between the Githyanki and the Mind Flayers. Head through the Cave of Carnage, beyond all the corpses, and embedded into the east wall is a stone door sealed with Qualith door locks. And there are 7 decapitated Mind Flayer heads with limp tentacles mounted on pikes in the middle of the cavern, facing the double doors.
Well,
What?
so
Lashir, where's your battle party?
Yeah.
They are
is
here.
this gonna be us?
She says. They are standing by.
Us?
Okay.
They are not detectable. We like to keep ourselves concealed to the Mind Flayers.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
I'm usually able to detect things.
You don't feel like she's lying to you. She seems dead serious.
But they must be very good at stealthing, like as good as Dagger.
Alright, Dagger, when you
Wait
move
a
up
minute
around
now.
the corner here, you do see 4 Githyanki warriors standing by.
We're so gun shy about trusting people.
We've been burned a bunch. Like even Scamp is like, well, hold on.
Yeah.
You'll
I
be
mean,
the
to
It
be
is
first.
fair,
happening.
we are at a level now where most things should be scared of us. We roll into town like the dangerous 6, and everyone should scatter like dust in the wind.
You guys should be glad you met me before the drow, because at this point, Dagger doesn't trust anything she meets down here.
Lucia starts casting a bunch of spells on herself. She turns invisible. And she still continues addressing you all. You'll be the main strike force. You're to enter through the front door. Start laying waste to the mind flayers. That will scatter their forces. Meanwhile, my other forces will come around for a pincer attack and meet you in the middle. If any of the Illithids attempt to escape, do not worry. My men will clean them up.
Ah, smart.
I'll be standing by.
Lashir,
You can report to me if needed.
All right.
And if you're needed to be swapped out with other soldiers, we can take you to triage.
Lashir, will we go straight into battle when this door opens?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast my new meteors.
I will also cast a spell by pulling out holy water.
All right, what's our game plan? Do we want to plan our first round? You know, hold some. I don't mind waiting to run in if somebody's gonna throw fireballs and stuff.
I mean, you can probably get Roland will definitely. He'll look to Cage momentarily, back to Brew. I believe we will be throwing fireballs around, probably.
Yeah, given the opportunity.
I will save the Guardians of the Spirit for when they get close.
All right.
Brew, I'm with you. And Darius just kind of gives Brew the nod of like, oh yeah, shit's about to get real, son.
All right.
Are you doing protection from evil and good on
Brew.
yourself, Pavel?
Maybe I should ask before I do it. Does anyone want protection of good and evil?
Sure. No, it's fine.
It's a concentration. Is it? No, it's not.
It is concentration, but for me.
It's concentration.
I'm. If. Maybe on yourself.
All right, I'll do
Pavel.
that.
Yeah, do it for yourself.
Got it.
All right. Let's kick down some doors. Or open, at least.
Okay.
Knock,
And by
knock,
kick, you mean
bitches.
do the
Door
tentacle
has
thing?
2 Qualif door locks on it. Feel free to
shit, I
open it.
forgot. Hold on.
All the prep and then
Hold on.
I still have tentacle. I still have tentacle. It's cool. Draw some tick.
I'll run up. Oh, tentacle. All right. Thank you.
Alright, Roland, you run
It's
up.
such an epic moment.
And you take some tentacles. There's also, many Mind Flayer heads here, and you start to try to get some more thought. And it's just like an instant flash in your mind, but you learn a little bit more of this story now, Roland. So Elix Uthred, they relocated in the Underdark, and they lived peacefully for a time, expanding their territory, making more Mind Flayers, taking many thralls of the denizens of the Underdark, some troglodytes, Duragar, some deep gnomes, and Darrow, and all those other creatures. And then there was a problem. The birth of another Mind Flayer. This one had 6 tentacles. That seemed to be a problem for the colony.
Oh fuck.
And then you need to make a wisdom saving throw. It just overwhelms your mind and you fail to decipher it. Alright, your mind is protected from psychic energy, but you're unable to interpret the inscription. And you feel it start to, you've got a strong will, so it doesn't ruin your mind in any way.
Okay. Shit. I mean, who's our next smartest person? I'll give him inspiration, but
you can try again.
Oh yeah, I can try again.
Yeah, you can try again. The caveat is, it's ruining your mind more and more the more you fail.
Oh, you say smart? You mean like intelligent smart or like
intelligence?
All right. You
not Darius.
You just read into this layer of thoughts again, Roland, and I think we'll take a 10-minute break now.
Ah, okay. Oh man, a six-tentacled mind flayer is not good.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys back in 10 minutes.
Alrighty.
I was asking Peru if it was Inquisitor Self.
No.
It's just a high level mind flayer.
No, it's not mind flayer. It's not illithid, it's an ultrathid.
Yeah, with a hard. Yeah.
But I know that as a player. I'll have to ask Seb when we get back if I would know that as Darius. Again, as they are like a favored enemy. So hopefully get a little extra info out of it, but
I mean they're bad news bears. It's really I don't know.
It's hey, take a mind flayer and dial it to 11 and say, hey, have fun, everybody.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Laters.
Who's around right now?
You mean in Discord?
Yes.
Me?
I'm always around.
So it's one of those funny things where I have those awkward moments as a player where I'm like, oh fuck, I know exactly what we're getting ready to be into, and I have to reel it back in, going like, no, but would I know what this is? No, yes, my character should know what this is, but would Seb allow my character to know what this is?
It's a real question.
Becomes a weird, like, deep trance mind moment of layers and everything else. And by the way, tequila is amazing. I love tequila.
Tequila is fucking great. Goes down smooth. Just as good as whiskey.
Whiskey's better.
Oh, mesquite. Tequila.
Depends on the day and depends on the whiskey, but yes. I don't know. Right now, I'm drinking a very delicious tequila.
I'm drinking whiskey and Dr. Pepper.
What I'm actually sitting here doing is, as we're playing, I'm turning around and every now and then peeping at my habanero plant, which has 9 ripe habaneros on it. And I keep thinking of all the delicious hot sauces I'm going to be making with those peppers.
It's gonna be spice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Habanero. So I've got 2 different recipes. One is a habanero mango habanero mango lime mix. The other is, so it's got like a little bit of a Jamaican kind of twist to it, but it sounds really nice. The other is an habanero apple blend, which is a kind of an odd mix, but it was something that was suggested to me. And well, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to do half and half, small bottles. See how it goes.
I like the mango idea. Reminds me of one candy I used to eat. It's like mango covered in like some sort of flakes, but it's pretty good.
So
I don't like hot sauce, so
I'm growing ghost peppers right now. I've got a few of them that are pretty close to being ready to pick. So what I'm gonna do with those, I have a smoker. I'm gonna smoke those dudes, dry them and powder them, make some good seasoning.
Hey, Roland, have you ever worked with those?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say wear gloves because.
Oh yeah. For sure. I have a buddy that's just obsessed with like really hot stuff, and he knows that I have I like to grow things, and he got, for this past Christmas, he got me a bunch of seeds from like different like really hot peppers and like a recipe book for how to, different ways to use them and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I got a garden in the back with a bunch of peppers, but good to to wear gloves because you can hurt yourself.
Yeah, like I don't have an actual garden. I just have a few 5-gallon buckets out on the front porch with several different plants in, each bucket.
Yeah, one of my favorite cooking shows I used to watch. One episode he was talking about peppers and how he should wear gloves, and he he forgot to wear gloves one time, and then he tried to take out contacts, and he was like, I cannot wear contacts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I touched a corner of my eye one time chopping up jalapenos, which are still relatively hot, but nothing like that.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest proponent of eating super hot stuff all the time. I do like it occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
But like my friend, he'll eat like jalapenos like candy.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I mean, I pickle my own jalapenos,
Pickled is a little bit.
Well, that depends. I pickle fresh cut, so there's still that bite is still very much registered there. The seeds are all there and all that kind of stuff. So, but it's people who eat them how some people eat onions straight up. I'm always like, I can do it. I don't know necessarily if I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, but ghost peppers are at like a level way above anything, even above jalapenos or habaneros.
Oh fuck yeah! I have a friend of mine who grows Carolina Reapers for fun, and I'm like, why? You use one of those in anything, and it's immediately like only about 10% of the population can eat it without dying.
Nobody want those around, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I cannot eat.
He's a unique character, but he grows 4 different types of chilies, and one of which is the Carolina Reaper. And every year he makes a chili, and he submits it during the restaurant week Hell Night as like a, hey, if you really want to test this theory on who likes spicy food, it's really entertaining.
Makes like 10 alarm chili.
Yeah, no.
So
He makes it and he serves it with a he bakes like a flour, basically like a flour tortilla, and he makes like an on the spot tamale, basically. The easiest way to describe what it looks like. You don't eat it like out of a bowl. You eat it like as a on the spot tamale, and so it's like a single serve, almost appetizer size. But people rarely finish the whole thing because they're just so busy going, oh my god, I'm just like, the saliva and the sweat is so real. To be fair, I've had them. They're good. Like, if you can get past the level of spice, they're really good. They're really tasty, but you have to like already have conditioned yourself to enjoy that level of spiciness.
Yeah.
So
I understand completely. I have a lot of family that's from. I have a lot of family, and the friend that I was talking about also has a lot of family from southern Louisiana, and go to crawfish boils and stuff like that all the time. And everything is really spicy. So
That's where my stepdad is from, and he loves to cook spicy stuff. There was like can't breathe going into the kitchen spicy.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole like everyone's like sneezing and coughing, like, oh my god, gas bomb has gone off, and everyone's like, God, just walk outside, you'll be fine.
Yep. We also used to do like shrimp and crab boils where you just like lay out the plastic on the table and it's got a hole in the middle.
Oh well, see that's a southern tradition, and as a southerner, I can tell you it is amazing.
It does taste really good.
I need to decrop it.
Alrighty, guys. So, Roland, you've opened the door and
Hello, gentlemen.
we've rolled initiative.
Knock, who's there?
As you use the Qualif door lock, the doors open, and you can see the Mind Flayer's stronghold. Straight away, there are 8 Orogs lined up in 2 rows of 4 facing these doors, about 10 feet away from you, Roland. And hiding behind some pillars, you can kind of make out a Mind Flayer over here, and maybe another one over here. And it's on. They just charge you guys. Roar! Orogs scream forth and charge you with great axes. Each one wears full plate. And they look like orcs, basically.
Maybe I should have just asked somebody else to do it and gave him Bardic Inspiration. I regret my decision now.
Alright, Cage, you're up first.
I'm gonna put a meteor right here and right here.
Okay.
So let me roll that. Do I roll it twice, or just once, and we'll use the damage?
Roll it for each time every time you throw one, you roll the dice.
So that would be 4 points.
2
and then
separate attacks. Alright, 4 and then 8. Alright, the first 4 Orogs, they're going to try and get out of the way. A meteor explodes into the center of them, and they all take 4 fire damage. Another meteor screeches on over and explodes into the middle of the other 4 Orogs. also try to
And I'll
get out of the way.
And I'll
Okay,
fireball.
Hold up.
Sorry.
Not done yet. You got to do one thing at a time.
Sorry.
It's all sequential. Something might interrupt your next action right now. Those other Orogs try to dive out of the way, and they don't. They all take the full brunt, and nothing does interrupt your action though, Cage. And which one are you firebolting?
Okay.
Alright, that just hits him. Barely. It knocks the Orog back. They look like mindless thralls, and they got a weird, insane look in their eye, and you can tell that their minds have just been absolutely assaulted. The Orog steps forth and starts hacking into Roland with its great axe.
Why?
It hits you for 14 slashing damage.
I'm gonna get hit every time this thing swings its axe.
These things look like they have no sense of free will in their minds whatsoever. You can see that their brains have just been turned to mush. Whoa! Slashes you for another 11 damage. All the while, you're the only thing keeping this door open as well, Roland.
Oh man, that's horrible news.
The glow from the holy weapon.
I got you, Roland. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no more holy weapon. Shit.
Dario.
I will, because it's gonna be fun and ridiculous. Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Keep in mind, if Cage or Dagger
can't-
move into that, they will take damage. And any other Githyanki that you
I can't
see.
see. Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay. I mean, they both have range stuff.
We would.
I'm in the range right now.
You're outside of it. It's 15 feet.
You're just.
Yeah, it would be like this.
My internet's acting weird, so I can't see that.
It's all right.
You're out of range of that dagger. You're 20 feet away. You don't want to get any closer, otherwise you will get in it. But you're safe.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna throw up a 5th level Spirit Guardians because fuck everybody.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's fun.
Alright, it's the explosion of radiant energy swells around you, and it's just eating through the Orog. Flesh is bubbling. They will make the wisdom saves at the start of their turn.
As movement, can I get to here?
Yeah.
Can I push past these two, or would it like?
No, no, these doors are only 10 feet wide, so the only space through is this one.
Okay. Well then, no. I will stay where I am. I will hold the line, as they say.
Okay. Dagger.
You're going to have to roll for me because my internet's all weird. I guess I'll have to do range. I'll do a hand cross.
Just move to your left. You're fine. It won't hit you. If you want to move to your left. Just don't move down. Don't move south.
I don't think she can.
You can see the map, right? Dagger.
Yeah, I can see the map. I can shoot the one, the northmost one, right? The one directly in front of Brew.
Okay, I don't think you can see the map properly.
There's no
This
one
guy?
directly in front of
There's
Brew.
one next to Roland.
Okay, okay, never mind.
There's one engaged with Roland, and then there are 7 more back in the room. One of them's
Not
looking.
that way.
One of them's looking reasonably injured as well. Got hit by that firebolt.
Well, I'm not saying directly in front, but there's like
This guy. Is that the one?
yeah, like 15 feet to the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to move to hit him, but I'm gonna shoot him with my hand crossbow.
All right. I'll roll for you.
I'm not gonna get my internet back good.
No problem. Alright, you let off a crossbow bolt. You get a 23. That's a direct hit. And you hit him for 33 piercing damage. You sink a bolt into his head, and he just kind of lurches his head to the side. Spit drips from his canine maws. And then he just turns back, mindlessly looks forward. He's looking like, you know, Frankenstein with his bolt sticking out of his head. And he's still just standing, but is, you know, about to fall.
Reminds me of Bruce.
Alright, you become visible. You've got 25 feet of movement left.
I'm gonna go back down this hallway.
Alright, you head up
Towards
towards the
the
Githyanki. They're standing by, and you can dash to get a little bit further in. 30 feet. Does that sound good?
I don't wanna. I wanna go where I'm out of sight of them, but I don't wanna go too far away.
Like that? Kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to be able to see you, but there's no way really in this tunnel you could go without not being seen unless you're invisible.
I'll be fine where I'm at.
Okay. Alrighty. Pavel.
I do not like this Orog for taking away the golden gun. But this one's all health, so I'm gonna shoot that one first. With no sharpshooter, because hopefully it's enough damage. Ooh, no.
14. Ding! Bounces off his full plate.
Again, it's the same one.
Ding!
Wow.
Ricochet.
Alright, again.
That hits. Bullet sticks into the Orog's flesh. They don't even like let out a oh, nothing, just a murmur.
It's not down? Oh, shit.
Oh no, these guys are tough.
Fuck.
Way tougher than a regular.
Oh.
They're at
Oh wait.
7 feet tall as well.
Oh.
Huge,
Oh.
big guy.
Did you think I was gonna? You think I was shooting this one? I said I was gonna shoot that one, but that's fine.
Oh, I thought you pinged that one. All right, well, if you're hitting that one, then yeah, he's down. And the spirit guy just
All right.
melts away what's left of him.
Then I'm gonna shoot this one.
Which one?
The sharpshooter. This one in front of. Now I'm gonna shoot this one in front of Roland.
Okay. Alright, use your bonus action
Yep.
to shoot. And ding! It cuts through his armor. That's a hit. He murmurs as he takes 21 piercing damage.
There you go.
An illithid slinks around the corner of this pillar where you can see purple crystals jutting out the side of them. You're breathing heavily. And all of a sudden, Pavel, you start to feel your mind slipping away from you. Make a wisdom saving throw against being charmed.
Does protection of evil and good protect against that?
I think means you can't be charmed.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll look it up.
Post it for you if you want.
It can't be charm. Alright, and yeah, you're just protected by that spell.
Winning!
And the Mind Flayer just... It moves around, getting some cover behind this pillar, slinking around deviously.
Jesus, I rolled so bad on initiative again.
Orog makes a wisdom save. He's going to take the full Spirit Guardian's damage, 27 points. He's going to rush Roland and attack with his Great Axe. Whoa! Whoosh. Hits you for 16 slashing damage.
Unless y'all can start blocking him, Roland is going to be down before his turn, for sure.
He takes a second attack.
Oh, shit.
He hits you for 6 slashing damage. And the Urog stands there and holds the door. Bro.
You muted, Brew.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to this one here. But actually, I guess from behind. I'm gonna go around.
You can't get through the doorway. It's blocked.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, these two Orogs are blocking the door.
Yeah, I think the dynamic lighting's... Can't actually see the dynamic lighting properly, but... Yeah, the door's only 10 feet wide.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. If I look at the actual image, I can see. Yeah. Clearly, it's.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
10 feet wide. Double doors. Which is pretty big.
All right. Oh, let me just kill this thing. That's what I'll do. Pull out a war pick and put it through his, the flesh of this more southerly Orog here, being reckless about it. Oh, did I say bonus action rage? Because yeah.
Okay.
Fueled by seeing the spirits of Helm, floating around, bring some tempest to the fight. Okay, yeah, war pick. Sorry, a bit laggy.
That hits.
I feel your lag pain.
Lag ate my dingo.
Alright, you hit for 22 points of damage, and I'm guessing that second attack, misclicked obviously, but you can use it to hit that Orog again, because he ain't going down yet.
I guess I'll do it because it was, the intention was to just keep swinging, though I might switch it to the northerly guy, because anyway, they're both going to get smelted, I think, anyway.
Which one are you attacking next?
If I can, I would attack the northern one, the less
roll
injured
again.
one, because Brew. Yeah, okay, thanks. Sorry about the misclick.
23 is a hit. Alright, you drive the pick into that Orog for 12 damage. Both Orogs are seriously injured.
Okay, that's it.
This Mind Flayer comes around the corner, hisses and mind blasts. Just hits everyone with psychic energy.
Did you say this is in Mind Blast?
So, it's not going to affect you damage-wise, Roland.
Bast, I need to make the save, right?
Pavel, Brew, Roland, Darius. I think you might be safe there, Scamp. Let me see. No.
I can't see it if that matters.
I think it's borderline. Usually it's 3/4 cover. No, you're blocked. You're blocked there, Scamp.
I mean, I can't see it either, but... So...
You don't have total... Whoops. You do not have total cover from the Mind Flayer, Darius.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna
Yeah, you've only got
Lock
3
that.
quarters. It can see you. You might not be able to see it.
maze
Oh
luck.
boy.
Shit's about to get ugly.
And
oh
then
my
Path
God.
Indomitable.
Oh,
Indomitable.
Alright, Roland, you're
Oh,
good.
oh yeah,
You're not
I'm gonna-
affected at all.
Yes!
Pavel, you're not affected.
I'm gonna
Darius.
fanatical. I'm gonna double check because I did get to see the effect before. Let me throw up fanatical focus.
I don't think Fanatical Focus requires sight. Alright, Darius, you're hit for 20 psychic damage and you become stunned. You can repeat the wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
Does Spirit Guardian stay up under stunned? No.
You're incapacitated, so you can't concentrate.
Can I burn that fanatical focus and try a reroll?
Sure. Alright, Brew, you become stunned and you take 20 psychic damage. You're incapacitated and rage will go down. Alright, and 5 O-Rogues are hit by this as well.
at least they're hitting their own rocks.
And whoa, some of their heads just start exploding. This guy, both heads explode. And then the other 3, they take 20 psychic damage and they're stunned as well.
Good. Good, good.
I chose wisely in coming down the tunnel.
I think the one that chose the least wisely was Roland by not asking somebody else to do this.
And
by,
into the accident.
by putting themselves in harm's way, literally.
I mean, I could have just patted Pavel on the shoulder and said, I believe in you, buddy. I mean, he has a headband of intellect, so...
Yeah.
This
check
O-Rogue
what
makes an
damage
intelligence
it's
save.
on.
When you're stunned by the Mind Blast, you've retreated back into your own mind. Now I can see this map a little better. Move this dynamic lighting a little bit more accurately so you guys can see a bit better. Alright, this O-Rogue is, yeah, you're just stunned. You retreat into your own mind. All you can do is try and get back into reality with an intelligence save. Not like that. Like that. The O-Rogue comes back to its senses. Alright, Lashir is not charging in with you guys. He's just staying here, monitoring. Alright, this O-Rogue is going to run up and attack Roland with its great axe. It hits you for 9 slashing damage.
Because of course it does.
It hits you for another 8 slashing damage.
Pathetic AC.
Die! The O-Rogue says. This one's still stunned. Scam.
We'll move up a little bit, and we'll make sure that we're actually in range, because the range is not very good. We'll go ahead and produce flame at the stunned one that's by Pavel there.
Okay, get a grid on for these squares to be able to see.
Nope.
And
Double
maybe
ones.
you like
No.
you come forward, Scamp, and your bag gets caught on one of these mind flare heads, and they start running forward, and you just get coat hanged by your own backpack, and you launch back, and the produced flame just fizzles out of your hand.
Well, we can still kind of heal Roland some. You can have 14 hit points and 4 temporary HP.
Some
Thank
Tinkerbell
you, Scamp.
sprinkles.
That's very much appreciated.
Scamper back around the corner.
That put me back up to like half health. Not bad.
Roland.
Alright, can't move from the spot. Not really, because I've got to keep the door open.
Yeah, you can move like you have to be within 5 feet of the door.
5
So
feet of the door. So
yeah.
I have to be in one of these
exactly.
4 squares.
Yeah. This is your,
and I don't want to
movement
move
area.
in. Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action first, and I'm gonna bonus action Unbreakable Majesty. You see, the soft gold from Roland's eyes become much brighter, and then like the cracks reappear on his skin, going down like his cheeks and onto his shoulders, like under his clothes there, and yeah, he just becomes much more fierce and beautiful. Now too beautiful to hit.
He has golden, glistening chest hairs.
Yes, I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that.
The Aerok starts sweating. Oh.
Yeah, better.
So
Alright,
yeah, charisma save
after-
to attack you. On a failure, they can't attack you and they have to choose a new target or attack no one.
So yeah, that's good to have up against these freaking Orogs. Wish I had thought to do that before. But oh well. Better late than never. For my action, I am going to. I don't know where that other. Mind Flayer is. Yeah, no, it's kind of around that corner somewhere, probably.
Other way.
Well, either way. Woo! I'm gonna do it to where I hit both of those Orogs, because I know they can't make the save, and at least this Mind Flayer. Hopefully I'll catch the other one too. But I'm just gonna do a one charge of the Wand of Fireballs.
Alrighty,
Spicy.
Both Orogs take 35 damage and they're almost dead. They get severely burnt. In fact, this guy is pretty much burnt to a crisp. There's barely anything keeping him alive. The Mind Flayer behind him just hisses and tries to shield its face and whip its cloak around from its shoulder and cover its head. But it's too slow and it just gets blown backwards and badly scorched. And the other one has half cover from the pillar, but you hit him too. You hear it hissing from around the corner as that mushroom cloud of fire proceeds.
I love the smell of burnt illithid in the morning. And that is my turn.
Die you. Die you. Nero says. He snaps out of it. Cage.
So he's gonna come out of hiding. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and let me see. Probably fireball. I just want to see I don't hit anyone.
Sorry for running in.
You want the template?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Probably not there.
Please don't.
It's just a suggestion.
Just a suggestion. I don't know where the other guy is, but I'll just put it right there in the middle.
If you go up one, you'll get both those Orogs, I think.
Yeah, I don't know where he is character-wise.
Alright, this Orog is dead. He gets absolutely incinerated. The Mind Flayer behind him tries to do the same thing. He's just finished unflourishing this cape, and then another fireball explodes in his face. He's launched
You gotta
back.
think He's got to be like, you got to be kidding me.
He hisses, and yeah, he's looking badly burnt and scorched. Oh, actually, sorry. I actually have advantage, so disregard that. He succeeded. Magic resistance. So I guess the fire will kind of create, there's like a little mini bubble around him. And then his buddy also succeeds. He's got half cover. But you can hear that you got him a little bit. Kind of hisses and...
So then I'm going to put 2 meteors, because really all I can see is these. I don't have a great view on this. But between the Urlog and the Mind Flayer.
Okay. Alright, the Orog will just get automatically hit, and poof, the Orog's dead with that first meteor.
Nice.
And then the Mind Flayer will try to avoid them. Just when he finishes. 2 more meteors poof, poof, explode, but his magic resistance protects him, so he takes 4 and 5. And
So there's.
looking a bit bloodied now, that Mind Flayer.
So I'm going to go 5, 10. I guess that doesn't get me out of the way, but I guess that's all I got.
Lashia urges you, get in there. The door will close and you'll be stuck out here.
I'm going to tell her, what the fuck are you doing? Get in there.
I'm not
She's
a part
invisible, I
of
don't-
I'm not a part of the assault team. You are.
Of course you are. Get in there. And where's all your reinforcements?
You are trying my patience. And I feel like you've pissed her off now. Alright, Darius, make an intelligence saving throw. I think Lashia might actually have to roll initiative again.
No,
She is,
no great.
She says to you, Cage, insubordination.
Oh no.
Alright, Darius, you're just stuck in your own mind. Unable to get out. Dagger.
My internet hates me. I'm just gonna move 30 feet south. Oh, wait. I think I can move now. I'm gonna stay right there, because I can...
Is it working?
Do you see me move?
No. 30 feet south?
I think 25 feet, because I want to shoot the Orog right in front of Roland.
Okay. Yeah, you've got it. Well, he's got half cover, but you got a shot there.
I will shoot.
It's not showing up.
Okay, well, it
Oh.
just shut down.
Did it show up for
My
you?
internet hates me right now. Yeah, my internet just crashed on me. Why does my internet hate me tonight?
You've done too much damage, that's why. You want me to roll it for you?
Maybe. Yeah, you roll it for me.
Okay, alright. Hand crossbow shot onto the Orog in between Pavel and Roland. And you go for the eyes, boo. But you roll a 14 and ding, it bounces off the Orog's plate mail.
I'll go back up north.
Okay. Alrighty. Bonus action, dash backwards. Pavel.
I'm gonna turn around, look at this Orog, catch a glimpse of Roland, see his indescribable beauty, kind of have to turn away, and then just start shooting at this guy.
Don't look at me for too long, Pavel.
It's hard not to, but... Alright, shooting the Mind Flayer. With Sharpshooter, let's hope. Come on, baby!
21 hits. They're wearing a
Nice.
steel breastplate, and the bullet just goes straight through it. Direct hit. The Mind Flayer is seriously injured. 28 damage, dripping green blood all over the ground.
Second shot.
Correct. Another 27 damage. He's like staggering. He's swaying from side to side. Blood is dripping all down his garb. He's grabbing the wound.
You can't risk him missing the shot, so no sharpshooter, shooting him again.
That hits. And headshot. The Mind Flayer flicks back and crumples onto the ground dead.
Alright, next I'm gonna turn around, look at this Orog, but try and look down and not stare at Roland, and just shoot him. No sharpshooter, he has plate mail. Shoot the Orog in front of Roland.
Hit. You sink a bullet into the Orog. Oh. You must die. Out of the darkness, you see teeth and tentacles.
Oh no.
A Mind Flayer rushes you, opens up its mouth. You stare directly into its sphincter-like maw.
God dang it. It's
And,
the opposite of what Roland is right now.
boom! An invisible
Oh, fuck.
shockwave. Whoops, didn't mean to move you there, Roland. It washes over you, Roland, Brew, and Darius. Each of you make an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck. Alright. So I got a little bit left in me. Come on, baby. Woo!
Nothing happens to you, Pavel. Doesn't affect you.
Damn it.
Alright, Brew, you're hit for 23 points of psychic damage. Darius, you're hit for 23 points of psychic damage. Pavel, nothing happens to you. And Roland, you're hit for 0 psychic damage, but you are stunned. And when you're stunned, you're not able to hold the door open, so that door just slams shut forcefully. And Pavel is trapped inside with the Mind Flayers now.
Oh no.
The Mind Flayer, with his interactive object, he has a little bag slung by his side. He reaches in and he pulls out a bib, and he just
Bring it on, you.
and it just says "I eat brains" on it. And there's a picture of a
Maybe
smiling Mind Flayer.
Maybe I should have picked up Resurrection.
And he also has the salt and pepper. He started putting some salt and pepper on Pavel. Alright, Brew, you're stuck in your own mind. You can make an intelligence save to try and get back in the fight. And you can speak falteringly, and you can kind of stagger around in a few feet here and a few feet there, and that's about it.
Oh, by the
Hold
way,
the door.
the incapacitation knocks the Unbreakable Majesty off.
Okay.
That's so ridiculous.
Alright,
should give me
this
some bonus
Orog
saves.
is going to rush you, Pavel, and start hacking into you with its great axe. Miss. Miss. The other Orog does the same thing. It hits you for 10 points of slashing damage. Oh, die. And hits you again for
Shield.
11
I'll
slashing
shield that
damage.
one.
Alright, you cast
Shield
shield.
that one.
The great axe is just going to bounce straight off of it. Alright, Lashir casts a spell. And her invisibility drops. And she says to you, Cage, get back in the fight. And you feel a telekinetic power start to move you. Make a strength check.
Oh, Jesus.
She's using telekinesis on you. Alright, 18. You can feel her trying to just basically shift you back into the fight. Yeah, I don't think... Is she intelligence? She's gonna make intelligence check. And she does. She shifts you 30 feet closer to the fight. But she then immediately lets go of you. Doesn't like grapple you or restrain you, just launches you forward. Get back in there, she says. And that's her turn. And this Orog's just saying, brains. Must have brain. Brain. And snaps out of the stun. Alright, Havel is trapped inside the locked door in a Mind Flayer colony. Scamp.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
No pressure or anything.
Mind Blast wouldn't happen to be a magical effect, would it?
For Dispel Magic?
Yeah.
Dispel Magic ends spells, and Mind Blast is not a spell.
Oh.
I still think it's ridiculous that Lesser Restoration will get rid of paralyzation, but not stunned.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate. Can I... Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15. Oh, I don't know if I can do this. Can I grab Roland?
Yeah, you can use your
And
action
pull
to
him back one
grapple him.
space?
He can't even contest you.
Not Darius, Roland.
Oh, Roland. You pull him back. The, I guess his instrument's fallen out of his hand and the tentacle's fallen out of his hand. Whatever he's holding. And he's just kind of staggering around. He can walk, but not much. Just head swaying from side to side.
Did it take an action to grab him and pull him?
Yeah, grappling is an action.
I have nothing. I was gonna run up to the door, but
I mean, you could-
Cage, can you open the door and get Pavel? As she's healing Roland. I've got shit all. I'm sorry.
You use your action to grapple him. And move him.
Oh!
So you've
Okay,
only got a
different-
bonus
sorry.
action for healing. But yeah, to grab someone and move them, it's an action.
Yeah, you told me that, and I just forgot which heal I was casting. I'll give my spell slot back, and I'll use Fey Energy instead. Same amount.
I love that gif.
If you've lost your temporary hit points, that'll be another 4 temporary hit points.
I don't think I have. I haven't since you gave it to me, so. Hadn't been hit.
Roll and try to get back into it. Make an intelligence saving throw.
It's at times like these I really wish I had that lore bard thing. Ugh,
And just
that's gross.
just feeling like super lethargic. You're just in a different state of mind at the moment. Cage.
I'm gonna look at this door. So in the past, if we did damage to the level, it comes right back. Is that correct?
Damage to what? Sorry.
To the dungeon.
That's a pretty broad statement. Damage
Okay.
to the dungeon.
I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna hit the door with a disintegrate. I don't know if it's gonna work. I meant to pop the spell itself.
Alright, you point your finger at the door, and
damn.
it disintegrates the door.
Okay.
It doesn't affect
Perfect.
anything else. Well, it doesn't affect the walls or whatnot, but I think disintegrate does like a 10-foot hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-magical. That's what I was kind of struggling with. Here.
Alright, Large or smaller non-magical objects or a creation of magical force. Target is huge or larger, creation of force, 10-foot portion of it. Magic item unaffected. Okay, the door is not magical. Obviously it has spellcast on it or something. But
Sure.
it eats that door away. The door no longer exists.
So
Nice.
bonus action, I'll hit the. I'll drop the last two. Oh no, that'll hit him. How about
It's
the
fine.
last two bolts that I have right behind the mind flare?
I send the two meteors cruising over there. They both explode behind the mind flayer. And the first one, he resists for 5 damage. Second one catches him off guard and takes 2 damage.
Actually, that's 4, but
4 damage.
and I'm gonna give Shara a dirty look. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And wag my finger at her to not do that again.
Darius, make a intelligence saving throw.
Exactly what I expected.
Stuck in your own mind.
This was my pain last week. Welcome.
Dagger.
Did not mean to zoom in that far. I will take a shot at the mind flayer. How far away am I?
30.
Yeah, I don't have to move any closer. Oh wait, I don't have bless anymore.
That's a hit. 18 will do it.
Okay, let me.
Now you sink a bolt into the side of his squiddy head. Green blood just pisses out everywhere. The mind flayer's head is knocked back and it's just spilling out more bright green blood everywhere, and it's struggling to breathe. It's pretty much dead. You've one good hit with a longsword or something will probably finish it off, or maybe two good hits.
Okay, I've done my good deed for the day.
That makes up for you robbing the 1,000 gold pieces off that philanthropist. Shooting a
They
mind
don't
flayer in
know.
the head cancels each other out.
The group doesn't know that.
They don't. They'll find out when you return to the surface. Pebble, you're up.
I'm gonna. Well, this whole thing just happened in a couple seconds. Door closed, got a little bit scared, willing to fight out. Door got disintegrated. See Dagger shoot him, like, too fast for me to process. Gonna shoot this guy. This, that mind flayer in front of me that has a bib.
Okay, that hits. And you hit him straight in his chest. He staggers backwards. The wound is weeping bright green blood. The mind flayer is still standing.
Hit him again.
And he opens his sphincter-like maw, and he just jams the pistol straight in it. Hit. And you blow his brains out.
One more attack, I'm
Pepper
gonna
Shaker
shoot
falls
it.
to the ground.
I'm gonna shoot the Sorag right here, pointing the gun to his back. Ooh.
You spin around, ting, ricochet.
Alright, bonus action. Messy step. Well, I mean, yeah, might as well. It's not much, but at least I don't have to disengage.
Oh, good call.
And that'll be it.
Alright, Brew, you're kind of aware of what's going on. You can see everyone fighting, and you feel like you're like really, really drunk. Make an intelligence saving throw. And it's good brew. You're really drunk.
Hey, you guys, try this stuff.
Door, the Orog says. He steps forward and he attacks Pavel with his great axe.
Shield.
I hit you for 0. His axe bounces off of you. Door. He'll attack Brew next. And hits Brew for 24 slashing damage. And steps back. This Orog will attack Darius with advantage. And you've got half cover, Darius. Door. And misses you, just hits the door frame. Door. Turns and attacks Pavel next. And misses. Lashia comes around the corner. Drops a fireball there.
Woo!
She burns the 3 Orogs.
Thank you.
They're all seriously injured. Actually, one of them is dead. The other 2 are like barely hanging on. And she turns to you, Cage, and says, "I'm the one giving the orders here. You remember that. I order you to keep on doing what you're doing. Good job." And then she tries to show off as well, Cage. So she uses her bonus action to attack the air. Yeah.
Oh, twirl.
Hmm.
Good job. Good job.
I can do a spell and a sword attack, she says. Scamp.
We're going to attempt to produce flame at. We'll do the one next to Pavel.
And it's a miss. There's a lot going on. There's cover, and it whizzes on by the Orog.
And we'll hold off on healing more for now, but we will move back off into the corner again.
Roland, you finally get back into the fight.
Too bad I can't do anything else on that turn.
Cage.
10. 15. I'll firebolt this guy.
And that's a miss. It whizzes by Roland and Pavel and straight past the Orog as well.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and firebolt him again. Damn it.
You don't have like Spell Sniper or Wonder the War Mage, do you, by any chance?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna miss because of cover.
I got you. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just stop there.
Alright, Darius, give us an intelligence save. And 14 is still not enough. You're in this stupor.
Boo! Hisses, boo!
Mind Flayers suck. Dagger.
Okay. Shoot this one. Right one right in front of Pavel.
It's a miss.
No, I won't.
Pavel.
Gonna at the same time use my charged object, put away my pistol, take out my, pull out my, what's it called, rapier, and cast Green Flame Blade,
Alrighty.
and stab that one. in front of me. Ah,
It's a
come
miss. He brings up the axe and hits your cantrip upwards. Yeah.
on. Bonus action, stab him again.
Hit. As he's riposting you, you do a counter riposte and you just jam the rapier straight through his eye socket.
Nice.
Brew. Make an intelligence save. It's going to be a lot of this intelligence saves when you're fighting mind flayers, unfortunately.
Oh, I hate it. I hate them.
You snap out of it.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh, hey guys.
Welcome back.
Oh, drinking on the job. Brew.
It's crazy as dreaming.
Door. The Orog attacks Pavel. Miss. He attacks Brew. Miss. Door. And Lashia says, "That one! Get him!" Points at him.
I mean,
Him!
Okay.
Strike true!
okay, all right.
And then she uses her bonus action to attack the air. Whoosh. Like that!
I don't quite do that.
Don't you see his defenses? Perhaps you don't have the same insight that I have.
Out of a... Never mind.
He's not even in range. So she's like literally just pointing at him for nothing.
I'm gonna attempt to frostbite since produce flame has not been going well for me.
Okay. They're pretty large creatures, but not large enough. Both of his arms freeze and they fall off, and his arms shatter onto the ground. And door. The orb falls over dead.
She's gonna yell at Darius just because it seems to work when Roland does it. I believe in you.
Oh, I mean, now that we're out of combat, we can just wait for him. Ah, Cage, that was inspired thinking when you disintegrated the door.
Yes, very much so. You saved Pebble.
Perfect.
You saved my life.
Do you think you start
Pretty
running by
depleted though.
everywhere as well when the fighting's over? Some of them run by you guys and some of them run off.
So Lashir, what's ahead?
That's what you're going to find out. Continue the assault.
You guys are doing the pincer maneuver, right?
I've just sent my men off. Strike them now.
Alright, will you be
Get
coming
them
with
with
us?
the element of surprise.
I'm going back invisible.
Good job on the door, by the way. That spell was good.
I'm gonna use sorcerer points to get back a third level slot, so 5 points.
I like to think that Cage just ignores her entirely.
I don't blame him.
You just, before Dagger goes invisible, you see her look at Lashar, like you've seen the look many a times
The
with
look.
Drow.
Yeah, Dagger, I'd give you a little wink.
I think. I mean, again, I think they're not necessarily like gonna betray us. I think they are using us to flush out the mind flayers, but yeah, we
I
plan on
agree.
killing them anyway, right? Roland is gonna play a song on his guitar that might remind Scamp a little bit of the Fey, the Fey Wild, like in
Okay.
Fey energy, and his skin becomes bark-like in appearance.
I know that spell.
Yeah, he was tired of getting hit constantly right then, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay. As you, it really brings out your elven heritage. As you enter through the guard post, that door no longer exists. You see these 2 stone pillars with glowing veins of crystal standing to either side of the hallway. And there's a door to the north, there's 2 doors to the south, and there's a hallway to the east. All 3 doors that you guys can see have Qualith door locks on them.
Oh, good lord.
Can I take an... Oh. Do you want to do it sneaky or not?
Well,
Guess we're not really sneaky.
Yeah, Darius is a bit of an aberration expert, and straight away he can tell you that every single mind flayer in the colony is now aware of your presence, because they're all linked with a hive mind.
Hive mind.
There'll be no surprise in them, unfortunately. They know everything that just happened.
It's still gonna be
Except for Roland.
better.
They actually don't know Roland exists, apparently. Like, you could tell.
It's still gonna be better for Roland to do the Qualith stuff because he can't. I think I'll have the same check as you, Pavel, and I can't get hit with psychic damage. So.
I was thinking about just chopping the door down with the adamant hand axe, but...
Oh, I mean that could work too. Do it here's Johnny.
Yeah.
So where are we going to go? Continue east. Go through some doors. You need to pick.
Maybe we head to the south, since the Gith were headed south, and maybe we'd pincher attack quicker that way.
All right, 2 doors. I'm going to imagine this one leads further in.
Same.
I'll push it open.
It doesn't open.
Qualith on it. Qualith on it, right?
Yep, there is a Qualith door lock.
All of you see that Roland has now acquired, much like I can't remember her name now, but the commander has like the mind flayer like head on her belt. Roland has fashioned a way to have a mind flayer head on his belt as well. So he just pick up the head, pop it against the door.
Alrighty, Commander
And
Roland.
Yes, Commander Roland.
And I will try to open it. Oh, that's not good.
Alright, you begin to delve into the inner thoughts of this colony, Roland. And you can more story time, basically.
Yeah.
You find that the Mind Flayer. The story continues on when the Mind Flayer gave birth to this 6-tentacled Mind Flayer. When the colony bore this Mind Flayer from a tadpole by implanting him into a creature's head, Ceramorphosis. And the Mind Flayer was still accepted into the colony, but it was watched carefully.
Fools.
And they tried to force it to do the more remedial tasks, the lower tasks of the colony, like looking after slaves and cleaning up and things like that. And then all of a sudden, there is a drow incursion. Drow, they run through the colony and they start slaughtering mind flayers, and the Elder Brain is forced to flee and find a new home elsewhere. And that's when they discover Waterdeep. But that's when the story ends, and then all of a sudden you're hit with all of this energy, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw. It overwhelms your mind. With your strong willpower, it doesn't affect you.
You see Roland starting to sweat a little bit, and he will try again.
Alright, give us another intelligence check.
Come on.
You're not gaining any more insight into this story, but 16 is just not enough to decipher this door lock. Make a wisdom saving throw. You feel like you would be getting assaulted with psychic energy now too, but you're able to resist that. Again, you can feel it having some confound effect on your mind, and it's getting harder to resist, but you still resist. You're not able to unlock the door.
Damn it. Alright. Let me give this one more go. I rolled a 4 and a 12. I need to roll better than a 12.
Alright, you take the tentacles and you start tracing it around, trying to go through all these different braille-like patterns. And again, you can make a wisdom saving throw. Alright, it's getting quite difficult for you to resist this confuddling effect, Roland. But you do.
Do I think it's because I've tried so many times myself, or is it just because anybody has tried?
Oh, the more times you're trying, the more you're getting your mind flooded with these multi-layered thoughts. There's more of a toll it's taking on your mind. So.
Okay, so I think if all right, okay, I'm gonna hand the tentacles over to Pavel, and then I'll pat him on the shoulder. I'm having a difficult go of this, friend, but I believe in you. Go for
Alrighty.
it. And I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Alrighty. Gonna grab tentacles. Start rubbing them off.
Okay.
Try
Start
to figure out
tracing
code.
around all these patterns and trying to understand the Qualith. You're also getting insight into the same story. You need to make an intelligence check.
Just straight up intelligence. Alright,
Check.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Check.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, you have the same
And,
bonus as me.
You got it.
Swear, I'm just gonna cut these doors. Oh, fuck.
Yep. Figured that was gonna happen.
You're attacked by 4 mind flayers.
Oh no.
Alright, so this room is bizarre. As you look inside, what you see is all these pods, these large canisters lining the wall. There are tubes and pipes and crystals and little windows at about head height in the canisters. There are mind flayers standing around. They have like these, they look like notepads in their hands basically. They have these chunks of dark sheets of metal resembling clipboards. They seem to have been standing near these capsules, and you can vaguely see unconscious humanoids coated in this thin slimy residue inside these cypods. The mind flayers, however, they're ready for you guys, and they hiss, they move forward, and they attack immediately when you open the door. Dagger.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to shoot this mind flare.
He runs forward, you sink a bolt into him. And 36 damage, hit him in the shoulder.
Okay.
Rolling.
I'm trying to figure out charges on my wand of fireballs. Oh no, there's a bunch of humanoids in there. Do they still look human? Well, it's a humanoid.
Yeah, you can.
Are they starting to ceramorphize?
You can see people I mean, you look like they've got crystals above them, like red and green crystals, and the green ones look like they have people in there. You can make it looks like a dwarven woman in this one, and a halfling, female halfling in this one.
I feel like I can't indiscriminately fireball like I would like to.
I feel like the halfling must be like standing on like a block or something, so you can actually see it. They can still see her head like through the. The side pods are pretty big. No, they're curved. They're coffin sized. They're made of bronze. They have transparent crystal lids. They're on a 45-degree angle. They're connected to these metal panels on the floor. There are thick wires sticking out of them. And they're actually coated on the outside with this slimy residue as well.
All right. I can see 3 of these guys, and I don't know where the 4th is, but you see the bark-like texture start to level out to Roland's normal smooth skin, and I'll play a quick staccato tune on the guitar, and there's 3 distinct whop 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 on there, and it's gonna be a 7th level hold monster on the 3 mind flayers that I can see.
You feel them strongly resist the magic, and they make wisdom saving throws. They have advantage.
1 failed anyway, so that's good.
This guy, he becomes paralyzed. The other 2 are very resilient.
Okay. Kind of did what I wanted anyway. For a bonus action, actually not going to use a bonus action right now. I start being a little more conservative with my bardic inspirations. I'll do this though. Actually, let's move all the way. I'm trying to get cover from mind blasts as much as I can. And that's my turn.
Brew.
Yeah, go ahead and call out to everybody within 60 feet, which I believe is everyone. Yeah, as long as you can hear me.
Everyone has advantage on attack rolls and saves for 1 round through the Might of Tempest.
Feel the fury. Attack with your heart. And I'll move up to old Stunny here. Oh yeah. I count 4 right here that I can see. Yep. And yeah, try to hit that stunned one there.
It's paralyzed, so you have advantage, and an attack will be an automatic critical if you hit.
This would be with a war pick, and I'm not raging or anything yet.
Your first attack hits, and your second attack hits. They're both going to be critical hits. An extra 2d8.
Okay, so oh wait, I'm a barbarian. So
Brutal critical.
Ooh, that's
Then
nice.
you're missing some d8s. An extra, what, 4d8, I think? Yeah, so an extra 48 damage.
68 total?
2 additional dice. So each one should do, oh yes, each attack should do 48. So yeah, 68 more. Alright, you hit the Mind Flayer for 39 points of damage. I mean, you're just hacking into it with a pick and badly injured.
Well, hey, you guys.
37 points of damage. 18 and 19.
Bro. I'll try talking in Aquan to these mind flayers. Hey, how you guys doing? Anybody bring him cards?
They starting to try and wrap their tentacles around your head and eat you. Pavel, so yeah, you're gonna have to keep those tentacles on that door if you want that door to stay open. So that means one hand on the mind flayer head at all times.
Got it. So if I were to cast lightning bolt, would it hit any of the those little things that the people are in?
Yeah.
It would. Shit.
It would, yeah, it's gonna hit this one, or this one here. There's no one in it, actually. Sorry, no. The one with the green lights have people in it, so yeah. If you angle a lightning bolt down like that, it'll hit. This,
Okay,
whether or not a lightning bolt's gonna do anything to it, well, it's made of bronze, it's pretty big. I don't know if it's gonna get destroyed. That would be pretty powerful lightning bolt.
I'm gonna take out my adamantine hand axe. Well, actually, what material is this made of? The door?
It's made of stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out my adamantine hand axe and just start whacking at that thing. 3
Okay.
attacks and all.
You attack the door.
I attack the door.
Okay.
So just do three hits?
If you're attacking the door, then go for it.
Yes.
Roll an attack. That hits.
Because adamantine's max damage, right?
It, yeah. It doesn't do anything to the door. The adamantine hand axe bounces straight off of it.
Oh.
It didn't even put a scratch in it.
The goddamn adamantine, look.
The door must be sheathed in some sort of magic.
Alright, screw it, then I'm gonna throw it at this one. Because I already used my action attack. Let's see here. That is by 20 by 60. Doesn't matter. I got that thing. And just to do a little more. Can I add sharpshooter on that?
No.
Yeah. Alright.
Sharp, hand axe is not a ranged weapon.
Got it. Alright. Gonna throw it right at it. Oh, come on.
It's 27. That's paralyzed, so you have advantage. It hits.
Sweet.
Alright, you.
Might as well do something.
It stabs into the Mind Flayer for 8 damage. This Mind Flayer is going to make a Wisdom save. And it's going to no longer be paralyzed. It's going to get out of that. You'll feel that concentration drop roll.
Okay.
Very resilient to mind-altering spells. Scamp.
It is unfortunate there are people in that room.
I know.
It's just brew. Oh no, I mean the people do. Right.
Yeah, I meant the innocent bystanders who are probably
Yeah,
beyond.
Alright, I misunderstood. Yeah, sorry.
Though to be fair, I wouldn't whirlwind brew anyway. But I kind of wanted to whirlwind.
That'd be fun. It's just like a stormy night at sea.
Those water tornadoes. I'm gonna frostbite the damaged mind flayer. I did not mean to click that twice.
Alright, they're not very fortuitous, these Mind Flayers, and, well, this one is. He gets a 20, and he's not affected. They're like a bubble. Magical bubble protects the Mind Flayer.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. I will... I'm gonna plop a healing spirit down on Brew, too, as my bonus action.
Nice.
We'll go at 3rd level.
Alright, Hill Baby comes out to play.
Yeah, it's weird. I just get reminded of it fairly often. We were a very magic heavy party.
Yeah. Which is handy sometimes. I'm gonna hide.
This Mind Flayer is going to rush forward, and it's going to do this.
Surprise.
Mind Blast. Hitting Brew and Pavel. And I think it might even
Does
get
it get to
Cage.
me?
It gets you as well, Cage. And didn't even realize it could hit you guys. It was just going after Brew and Pavel. But yeah, you don't have total cover, Roland, and neither do you, Cage. So Brew, Pavel, Roland, and Cage, you each need to make an intelligence saving throw. And so does Hill Baby.
Oh, good thing I have advantage.
Run with
Intelligence.
advantage on these
Ready?
saves. Actually, I don't think you get. Do you get advantage, Brew? Or is there any others? And other creatures of your choice. Yeah, so not you. Alright, Brew, you become stunned and you take 19 psychic damage. Roland, you become stunned and you take 0 damage from the psychic. Cage, you're not affected, and Pavel, you're not affected. The Illithid is then going to move around the corner. This one is going to
Oh no.
attack Brew with its tentacles. And it misses. It tries to grab him and it fails. Then it hisses and hides around the corner. Cage.
I'm going to. So this works. Hound of Ill Omen. This guy. Whoops. I'm gonna put it like right there.
Alright,
Actually, I'll put it right.
The square?
Yeah, I'll put it right behind him.
Alright, Hound appears and can
And then
roll
I
into
will
initiative.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Now he goes on initiative, count 12.
And then I will attempt to banish him.
Alright, cast Banishment on the Mind Flayer. And again, there's quite a strong force of presence keeping this thing here. But it vanishes. There's no popping sound. So it's going to come back in a minute because it's native to this plane. But it's gone. Completely disappears.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello!
Hello.
This is where all the cool kids are. And then I'll let it go.
Darius.
I think he fell asleep. He's in the AFK channel.
Oh, he's gone. Alright, well, I'm guessing
He
Darius...
never moved.
Yeah, I was wondering why. Well, he's back in triage. I'm not going to be responsible for having his skull cracked open and his brain devoured. So he needs to recover from that fight. Alright, this Mind Flayer is going to emerge. It's going to come around the corner. And it's going to Mind Blast, hitting Pavel. You don't need to make the save, Roland. Just Pavel, make an intelligence saving throw. Actually, you know what? Actually, strike that. It'll get Brew in there too, because why not? It knows exactly where everyone is. They're all mind connected. So it'll hit Brew and Pavel like that.
Alrighty.
You don't take any damage, Brew.
No.
And you
Oh, these
don't
guys fit
get affected either, Pavel. It's like an invisible shockwave.
Hey, Pavel, you just gotta get in the right wave, you know what I mean, right?
dagger.
I will. Oh, wait. First, let me see how far away I am. Maybe 5 more feet. I can move back. Okay. Shoot. This one.
Crit.
Ooh!
Please tell me that thing is dead.
It's not going to die, but
Yeah, it
75 points of damage is not too far off. You just put a bolt straight through his neck. And it screeches out, blood sprays everywhere. It's looking badly injured.
Scamp, I don't think they're happy with me now.
He did like tremendous amount of damage, so 75. It devastated that Mind Flayer. Alright, Roland, at the end of your turn, you're back in the fight. And that Zelos presence is going to go down now for everyone. Alright, Brew, you'll need to make an intelligence saving throw.
He'll be.
You'll get Hill Baby. And at the end of your turn, you're no longer stunned.
Damn, Brew, you're killing the saves, my man.
Starting to, these guys have like one frequency, right? You know what I mean?
Once you find the frequency, it's all good, huh?
Bavel.
Gonna put my palm at this one, and oh fuck, this one again. And cast my cantrip, Chill Touch.
That's a hit. The ghostly hand flies over and clings to the Mind Flayer's shoulder and starts to eat away at his already badly blood-covered body.
Then I'm gonna reach down, pull out a dagger, and just throw it at him.
That hits. Sticks the Mind Flayer for 6 piercing. Right, the Hound. You can pretty much just attack.
You know, I think I might have misunderstood it after reading it just now. He can go after my enemies, not one enemy specific. Is that correct, or is he?
I thought you choose a target and it just goes after that one.
Okay,
But,
so he'll just stand there then.
I mean, he attacks the enemy, right? He doesn't just
that's
stand
what
there. He attacks.
Well, the enemy that he was going after was banished.
Okay. I don't know if he gets a new target. I'm gonna have to look that up.
There you go again.
So, you call forth the Howling Creature of Darkness to harass your foes. As a bonus action, you spend the sorcery points, you summon it. It's a dire wolf, it's medium, not large. It has 10 hit points. It can move through creatures and objects as if they're difficult terrain. It automatically knows its target's location. If the target was hidden, it's no longer hidden. It appears in an unoccupied space of your choice, within 30 feet of the target. You roll initiative. On its turn, it can only move towards its target by the most direct route. It can use its action to only attack its target. Yeah, so just to target one creature you see. So yeah, without a target. It's meant to really just harass a single target and bring them down.
So he's just gonna sit there and look around aimlessly.
Okay. Yeah, it's not able to do anything else.
Okay. Do I end its action?
Either way. You control it because it's your thing. You should be.
Yeah, I just can't see it. Thank you.
Scan.
We're moving there, and then we're going to attempt to frostbite that pink dot Mind Flayer.
It fails, and its tentacles get badly frozen up, taking 12 cold damage disadvantage on its next weapon attack. It's badly injured.
And I am don't have enough movement to get back to where I was. I'll go back this way.
This Mind Flayer is going to control your mind, Brew. Make a wisdom saving throw against being
Oh, no.
charmed. Just to feel it start to reach into your mind. And you resist.
Sweet.
Mind Flayer hisses.
It's all that
and
practice.
It's going to gonna move like that. Moves around the corner. This Mind Flayer is going to provoke from you, Brew. It's going to move like this. You would have dropped your weapon, so unarmed attack. When you're incapacitated, I think you drop what you're holding. Or maybe that's unconscious.
They're yeah, there they go. Same bonus. So
Let me double check.
take that 14.
Incapacitated. No, sorry, you didn't drop what you're holding. I'm thinking of unconscious. That'll be soon. Alright, he squeezed, so you hit him. 20 hits. Alright, you stick him with the war pick. And guess what he does? Ooh. He's going to Mind Blast you and Pavel. And Scamp, apparently. And also the Hound. So, Scamp, Pavel, Brew, and Hound need to make intelligence saving throws.
I contemplated teleporting over back behind the thing and I didn't do it. Lesson learned.
Do or do not.
Enough to
Come
on, baby.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna use luck.
Okay. The Hound takes 21 psychic damage and is stunned. I'll sort out its hit points.
Remember, you still have Bardic Inspiration, Pavel.
I know, but I want to go higher, so I'm gonna use my last Indomitable. Reroll that failed saving throw.
Okay. Brew, you're hit for 21 psychic damage and you become stunned.
Sweet.
Pavel, you're indomitable and you can't be dominable. And Scamp, you are hit for 21 psychic damage and you become stunned. Hill Baby also vanishes because you can't concentrate. Hill Baby waves and looks kind of sad.
It's a single rainbow tear that drips down its cheek.
And that's the Mind Flayer's turn. Pavel's still holding the door. But Mind Flayers would like nothing more than to have some of you guys trapped in here. Delicious.
Joke's on them. Ain't no brains in here.
Cage.
15, 20, 25, 30. They're right there. Sorry, just looking at something. Don't got much. I will firebolt this guy, the one next to Cage, or I'm sorry, Brew.
Okay, it's got half off. That's a direct hit. And you snipe it with a fireball. Slams into it. Mind Flayer is dead.
Nice. Then I'll bonus teleport on the other side of to right here.
Good choice.
Best I got.
That Scamp's
Getting
faulted
depleted.
speech. Good choice. Dagger. You come around the corner, Dagger, and you just see a single Mind Flayer here. You wouldn't be able to sneak attack it though, because it doesn't have an ally within 5 feet that's not incapacitated.
Oh, well, I'll still hit it.
Hit.
Just did more of the sneak attack.
You hit it for 11 piercing damage. That one has only got minor injuries. The bolt kind of hits it in his leg somewhere.
I'm back.
Roll it.
From what I know of, no. Wait. Do I still have tongues up?
No, that's gone down.
No.
Now. Yeah, it's been an hour since you guys.
It's been an hour since we've woke up.
Yeah, easily.
Okay. Shit. Well, there went that plan. No, it's in the same line with Pavel. Damn.
Yep, me.
Well, I guess this is a good time to use my newly acquired toy. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use 3 charges of the Wand of Magic Missiles.
Yeah, 5 darts. And they fly out from the wand, spin around. All 5 of them slam into the Mind Flayer. 10 force damage. Batters the Mind Flayer about.
Literally the least damage I could do. Alright.
Well, you're just warming it up. I mean, you just got it, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like when you cook pancakes. First one you always throw away. Throw that magic missile away.
Maybe I should have only done 1 charge. Oh well.
Should have shot one at the wall earlier today.
Yeah, should have. Just got that the first one out of the way. Okay. Well, boo. I am going to turn to Scamp and pat her on the shoulder. Don't worry, I believe in you. Give her Bardic Inspiration. Hopefully she can get out of that stunned state.
Thank you.
And let's do that a little more. That's my turn.
Brew, you'll need an intelligence saving throw. And 16
Nice.
gets you out of it. You're no longer stunned.
Again, Brew, you're killing this.
Yeah.
The insect.
You're
Strips away,
you're on
baby.
a roll.
It's all good.
Pavel.
Alright, if I use Lightning Bolt, will it hit anyone else?
It's gonna hit an empty Cypod.
Cool. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna aim my hand at it, my finger. Lightning's gonna come out. Pew pew.
Yeah, you launch a lightning bolt. It slams into the Mind Flayer. It hits
Good
the
one.
Cypod behind it. And it resists with a 19. It's got that
Half damage.
special aura around it, magic resistance. It's a direct hit on the Cypod, and 34 points of damage. It definitely damages the Cypod. It puts a couple of cracks in it. This translucent slime sprays out everywhere, but it's not enough to destroy one of them. Another one probably would, but one of them's not going to break one of these things by the looks of it. Alright, the Hound, you just need to make an intelligence save for it, Cage. And it's still stunned. It's waiting for its target to get back. Scamp, you need to make an intelligence save.
I will use Bardic Inspiration. Which
Okay,
is what now?
Don't roll less than a 1.
Oh! I was thinking that he was 16 for some reason.
It's gonna work regardless. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a D12, by the way.
I'm still gonna roll it just because I never get Bardic Inspiration.
Of course. Go for it.
What? I give it to everybody.
You don't, but you shouldn't. So
I believe in everyone on the team.
I get lots of mantles of inspiration.
Okay, this Mind Flayer. This is no good. It runs up and it's gonna Mind Blast. Different angle this time.
Oh no.
Oh.
I think you're safe, Scamp. Yeah, you're good, Scamp.
The irony is, I have proficiency in intelligence saving throws.
It does it like that. Just straight against the wall. And it hits the Hound. It hits Brew. And it hits Pavel. Intelligence saves.
Mm.
Oh, I gotta kill these things.
Luck. Last luck point.
Alright, Brew,
See,
you fail and you
fire.
take 27 psychic damage and you are stunned. Pavel, I presume you're taking the 9 for that luck.
I'm taking the 9, yeah, and I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration. Come on, roll high. Ah!
I mean, I believe in you, but you gotta believe in yourself too.
And a roll for the Hound.
That's mean. I like it.
You feel loss of connection to that Hound cage. It's wiped away. Pavel, you take 27 psychic damage and you become stunned. Your protection goes down. And that door closes. Last thing you see is that Mind Flayer closing in on Brood, reaching out its tentacles, and the door slamming shut forcefully in front of you.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I'll see you guys next week. We'll leave it here for now.
Ah!
We got nowhere disintegrate.
Yeah, well, Roland is a little too far from the door. You know, I never really thought about it before, Seb, but I'm gonna ask now, because I've never used it on myself, but would I be able to Mantle of Inspiration myself, or...
I don't think so. Maybe if you had like
Or-
a full-length mirror. I'd have to take a look at.
I don't know, because I've always played it as, even if I could get myself, I would get other people. But this would be one of those times that it would be really nice to do it for myself.
You can use it on yourself,
know.
yeah. You choose a number of creatures you can see, and that can see you. You can see yourself. You're a creature.
Okay.
You're more
You just
than a
like look
creature.
down
Yeah.
at your wonderful garb.
To be honest, like, I don't see why you wouldn't actually just be carrying around a mirror, rolling.
I mean, I am gorgeous.
This guitar is probably polished to a mere sheen.
A nice elven mirror that you carry around with you.
So
I
hot!
gotta say, I'm gonna say, if Roland does end up dying, and has to be reincarnated by Scamp, whatever he comes back as will have horns because of the glamour bard thing.
I think the
And
gods are
in
actually
his
going to
mind-
intervene and just make it an elf. Make you like 100% elf.
But he will still have horns, damn it, because he thinks that the tiefling part of himself is the better looking part. So,
Alright, it's looking a little bit bad, but
It's
you guys have
little grim.
got out of much worse, so I've
Yeah.
total faith in you guys.
Well, how
Goddamn
dare-
Mind Blast.
Oh, Darius back.
Yeah, we'll have a little bit extra oomph next week.
He must have fell asleep, poor guy.